So, last session, you found yourselves at a highland shrine to Bunzala after a shadowy teleportation, the mud-caked steamhammer thankfully accompanying you. As camp settled, Dejar arranged for Ida Ulnerim's arrival, while Angus, seeking guidance from Vellum, delved underground and returned with platinum. Discussions turned to old gods and the dreaded dream rot, as Dejar prepared an incense to one day enter Vladmir's troubled dreams. Saryun sought guidance from her mother, her late mother, and her prayers answered by visions of cherry blossoms. Etheria offered Vellum a moment of peace before dawn, sharing a satyr rite as she held the dream flower, to sharing her dark vision with him. A promise for Vladimir to be seen through this troubled moment in her life. Angus continued his journey through ancestral memories. Upon the Dream Bridge, he forged a rune of survival, awakening the legacy of Kisma Silvershade, a cutthroat-turned protector, during the time of the War of the Undying. Then a new rune, Joy, materialized, bringing forth statues of Gragmir Firegut, a legendary dwarven brewer, and his steadfast wife, Liza Flint Brew. Striking the rune, Angus lived Gragmir's life, a tale of shared joy, the creation of the famed Firebelly Brew, and the legacy built on laughter and community. As his vision faded, a disturbing image of a tarnished, infested silver crown appeared before Angus, who awoke with a gasp, troubled by what he'd seen. The morning after, a hearty breakfast prepared by a visibly agitated Angus, who confided in Sal about his dire vision. Soon after, Ida Ulneri made her grand entrance. Liska, after much nervous preparation, presented her with a hand-picked bouquet, a gesture that clearly moved the usually composed diplomat. Vellum gifted Ida an exquisitely crafted elemental metal bracelet, the Excavator's Resplendence, a testament to his mastery of the craft. The conversation turned to Vladmir's cursed sleep, with Ida expressing some very deep concern, but offering some understanding. She in turn gifted the party a perfected Mind Stone and potent potions from Thule before departing. Before departing, she also listened to Angus's request to research into mind control, accepting his gift of dwarven fudge as the journey towards Hectaros began through the Golden Lowlands. Angus sought out Dejar, sharing his fears about the High King of the Silver Kingdom being potentially controlled. A fear Dejar's knowledge of mind flayers seemed to confirm. The session closed with Vellum and Angus discussing plans to upgrade Angus's smithing tools, a collaborative spark, amidst some growing concerns. And with that, we'll drag you back into the game. So, what would you like to do, Hammer's Strike?
I guess this is the morning after.
Not technically.
You've been on the road for about 3 days since you made camp at the shrine. Bit of a wibbly wobbly timey-wimey. This is you sort of doing a bit of occasional role plays during that 3 days if you wanna, if you desire.
Sorry that I meant is this the morning?
We ended off on the morning.
Yes.
Okay.
This would be the 15th.
All right.
And the thing I wanted to do is in the afternoon, so if anyone has anything during the day to accomplish, then by all means.
I have something.
Go ahead.
I'll go after you.
It does require Angus, so
Hello. I'm
uh,
here if you.
yeah. Sometime during the morning, after breakfast, Sal will just slowly approach Angus, and even he can see that she is holding something in her hand. It's not big, but it's something, and she's doing her best not to show it yet. Angus, do you have a moment?
Oh, yes, actually. I was just setting breakfast up to finish a sizzle. It's got to simmer for a while. I've got some time. What's in your What's on your mind?
Um, can we go somewhere private?
Looks around the camp for a moment and kind of goes, huh? Well, it's a bit early, lass.
Not for that.
Okay. Mikey, start of the pot, please. And then he will begin to waddle off a bit towards the tree line.
Thou will uncharacteristically go down and sit on both knees so she is more or less eye level with him. I've been learning a lot about how your kin do it. And so I thought I would make more of a proper effort. And she unfolds her hand, and therein lies a small little cylinder of carved jade meant to be braided into hair or beard.
Oh,
Not the usual material, I suppose, but neither of us are really that usual, are we?
no. No, I suppose not, aren't we? He's going to gently, slowly sort of reach out. May I?
Mm-hmm.
He'll... Mhm.
Looking at it closer, Angus can see that the inspiration of the carvings on it is clearly dwarven, but it seems softer. Slightly more...
Rounded, maybe.
Not quite, but enough that he can tell.
It's like a dwarven rune written in orcish calligraphy.
I
This is...
spent a lot of time thinking about what to do with it, but you gave me some inspiration with everything you've made.
He holds it up to the light, and he inspects it carefully and turns it around. And in a look of his eyes, there's a bit of a softening. There's almost like a twinge of sadness, but also with a sort of a slow blink, it melts into a bit of a smile. This is a wonderful gift. I'll cherish it.
I admittedly still have no idea how to work it into, and she gestures with both hands to his magnificent mustache. Maybe you could show me later?
I think I could. I think I could. I'll have to think of the right braid pattern.
Small side note. If you roll it slowly, it will cast a local prestidigitation to clean.
This thing will automatically clean my beard.
Well, I thought being pretty was nice, but you know me. I like being practical.
That's incredibly considerate. Thank you, Saoyun. Truly is a heartfelt gift. He's just
For
gonna...
someone special, so
He stares sort of deeply at this. He's clearly in a far more in-depth line of thought and feeling. You can see little twinges of emotion on his face, and he's clearly thinking or remembering, and he's equal parts lost in the item and the gesture, as well as in a little bit of himself. It seems to definitely have struck in some kind of very serious chord with him. I wish I knew what more to say. I'm a bit at a loss right now, but I know I can say this. Thank you. It's beautiful.
that alone is enough for me.
Well, I feel a mite unprepared. I didn't have something ready to exchange back to you.
You have
I hope I
time.
don't come across greedy.
Far from, far from. Every day I wake up after you've done your cooking. I feel like I have to give something back. Anything, really. Just you make every day worth waking up to.
Thank you. I'm glad. And I definitely feel much the same. Life is better when you get to share it with those you care about. Like a warm meal, oftentimes the flavors aren't in the thing itself, but who you share it with. The events of the day don't make it grand as much as who went through the day with you. And I'm glad our days can start together.
You can't, hear her expression of thanks, but by the manner how she's blushing and just trying to sort of not look at him, it's just, yeah.
Well, I suppose, speaking of starting the mornings with food, perhaps I should get some ready on the plate for you. I'm sure I have some extra helpings somewhere to at least give something back. Could whip up a little dessert should you care.
You spoiled me.
In the ways I can, lass, in the ways I can. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. That's all I had, by the way.
So, as you return back to the camp, beginning to prepare your meal for the morning. Is there anything anyone else wants to do before setting off? Now's the time.
Oh, yeah. The Yard's gonna ask for Sal's help and then try and find Angus as she's setting up her alchemy supply things a little bit away from the camp. He is frantically looking for both of them.
You're looking for Angus. He comes back from a short forest stroll in the morning, and you can see him walking through the camp, making his way towards the pot that Mikey has just been stirring with a wooden spoon.
Oh, Angus, I need your help real quick.
Is it an emergency?
No, not emergency, but I want to get this done as quickly as possible before we set off. You see her, she's not nervous, but like she's doing something really quick things in her head. If you notice her when she's thinking really fast, and her mouth is moving really a lot faster than her brain is.
She's speaking faster than she's thinking.
Yes.
Or at least maybe the words are being made faster than she can articulate. Alright, slow down, lass. Hold on, I can't keep up. Right then. He looks to you, he double takes back to the pot being stirred, and then looks to you. Real quick, eh?
Yes, I need your magical and wisdom since I'm going to do an experiment that may be explosive since I'm going to be a little away from the camp.
You want me to help make sure you don't make a bomb? Or your bomb doesn't blow up?
My bomb doesn't blow up. I'm essentially...
Alright.
What I'm doing is I'm transmuting essences into something against its opposite. Like shadow into light, possibly, if it could work.
You talked about that.
Yes.
And that's only going to take a short amount of time?
An hour? Hopefully. It don't explode.
He looks back to the stirring pot of food, and then to you, and then the stirring pot of food. Alright, let me take it off the heat.
Thank you. Let me go. She goes like, alright, I'm also gonna find Sal.
I was already just staring slightly from a distance, arms crossed, and you can tell she's been listening in.
Oh, so you have... Oh, there you are. Oh. I see.
So, you're trying that today?
That's the normal consensus, yes. Look, I don't try and die. Things just try and kill me.
Well, you get one try before we pack up to leave.
Okay.
Just one.
Alright. Okay. Alright.
Of all days to pick, you choose this one. You know what? Go for it.
Experiments in science waits for no one. And she's going to point him in the direction where she said her alchemist supplies.
Alright, you're going to try and do your transmute essence.
Yes.
Okay then. Right. So, as you set up your alchemist supplies here, you called Sal over. You're looking for her aid in this.
Yes.
No, she's already aware of it, and
Yeah.
mildly preparing to watch whether this is gonna be a success or a third-degree burn.
Okay. So, as you take out your transmutation stone, your catalyst for this experiment, you take out, what was it? The shadow essence. Was it?
Yep, shadowless. Yep.
You take
I'm
out
trying to change it
that
into-
small jar containing this billowing, roiling moat of this singularity of elemental shadow. This dark essence. You unscrew the lid for a moment. Let it briefly kind of wisp out into the air before you catch it with one hand. Take the transmuter stone in the other, and you begin to focus your magic through the alchemist supplies, trying to distill the essence, trying to render it down to its base components. Go ahead and roll me that check
Okie doke.
using the recipe there.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Well, how is Angus helping in this?
As he's doing this, he's trying to explain it in basic terms of how he's going about it, so he understands that he needs magical reinforcement, or in her case, saying bless, to
Okay.
keep this from
Give her a guidance.
exploding in her face.
Yeah, I assumed it was Angus helping and guidancing and Sarah ready to flash. That's just an assumption.
Have one.
Yeah. The campfire's warmth gives you divine guidance.
Yes, apparently.
And so we're gonna roll this.
Don't blow up.
Ah, shit.
Oh,
With
well,
South-
you know.
With South +4, did you account for that?
It didn't go into the thing.
Well, I mean, with a floor, that would nail the DC.
With a just barely scraping by DC 30, you render the elemental shadow down to its base components, its raw elemental form. A prospect of what could be, what might be. And then you, utilizing your transmutation stone, render it back to a different form. You will begin to see throughout the shadow, the roiling shadow within her hand, this piercing of light, rendering out from between the billowing clouds, until eventually she closes her fist, rendering the shadow around the transmutation stone itself like an orb of darkness. She closes around her fist. Crystalline magic begins to surge through her hands until that crystal itself infuses the shadow with light, and you feel a crack beneath your fingers, Dejar, as that transmutation stone is rendered asunder completely, turning to ash. But as you unfold your fingers, a bright light emanates from between them. An essence of light. Pure elemental light. Go ahead and delete your transmutation stone.
It's deleted.
And you expended that essence of shadow?
Yes, I did.
Alright, I'll give you an essence of light.
And her mouth is running at a very, very rapid pace due to the excitement of this. I don't know if I can accurately roleplay speaking so fast.
Thou just quietly steps to Nishar's side and places a hand on her shoulder and then the other hand around her mouth. Stop, breathe, think, then talk. Sal, let's go.
Man, I knew it was possible for theory. Yeah. I have light. I have light. Wait. Looks at the ash in your hands. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. That can wait 8 hours. Look.
I'm looking, trust me, I am.
You can start to feel it sort of dissipating into the air in your fingers without a container.
Get the container real quick. No, you don't.
Screwing the lid back on.
Stop for a moment. So, is there any essences, anything like this that you guys need for crafting?
I think so. I think I need quite a few fire ones. Let me check.
Maybe I could possibly change Earth into fire, since I have like 3 of those. I mean, if you look to this out, you're set on most of that essences so far, yes?
Of those I need currently, yes.
Okay. Nice. So, probably in the next day I could probably do this again. Actually, I'm gonna give it 2 days. And probably do a fire one.
You really are pushing your boundaries, Lishar.
I mean, you really think this is me pushing my boundaries? No. No, not really, no.
Well,
Thank you, too. Thank you.
now,
I'll...
breakfast.
Yes. And he's slowly rattling off as you guys go. We go back to the camp of what the prospects of doing with this light. Maybe I can add this to Earth, or maybe the fire.
Sarah's just giving Angus a look as she's returning with him for breakfast. It's just she is in so much trouble if it weren't for us.
As they come back, Zerth is going to see all them, and he has a big smile on his face. He's like, "That is such an interesting way to start your lover's feast day."
What?
Look at you 3. I would never have known.
First and foremost, and Sarah just raises a finger, the Shar is already married. Second,
Like, Zerth gets a look on his face like, why does that matter? Just because there's a goal, it doesn't mean you can't score.
and second, this is not the start for it, at least for me and Angus. So,
Lover's feast. Lover's feast.
I was saying, yeah, Zerth's eyebrows waggle at that. It's like, oh,
curl your tail.
Feast. What's today?
Like he starts playing just like a light little romantic tune.
You guys actually just thinking about What's today? Huh? What?
Like it is Lover's Feast.
Okay. Oh.
Of course.
Like,
Yeah.
there's gonna look around, like seeing that it seems like everybody didn't realize this. Just be like, it's like, huh?
Well, Sao knows and is aware.
Really, is a very sad
I-
existence, Earth. That's not in character, by the way.
Heroes just has this pensive look on her face. Right, it's Lover's Feast. I'm gonna make myself busy. She's
At least
Going
this
to-
year, so far, I haven't been stabbed.
what? She's
Oh.
about to go to the wagon.
Yeah, that was a year ago, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You see Bellum get a little more, like he's looking around a little bit more than he was before. A little more aware of what's around him.
Hey, you just say stabbed. You're looking off somewhere. In context, please.
It's like you were stabbed. Well, actually, no. This would be Liska asking because Zerth, I think, did know that.
Yeah, I think he was around at that time.
Yeah, he was, but they hadn't met Liska yet. But yeah, Liska's gonna look at. Sounds like. Wait, you were stabbed? I think I remember this being mentioned offhandedly, but was it that bad a stabbing? Like,
She sort of pauses for a moment, and you can see
Ooh,
she's
show me
trying
scar.
to position both her hands, which goes right next to where her spine is on the back, through and out, like of the lower chest. Just
Oh.
that bad.
Moving through,
Yes.
I guess. Damn.
that makes sense. That would explain those, yeah.
But I lived. She gestures like open hands, like
Obviously, yeah.
Obviously, but why were you stabbed? Was it like a mugging or something?
I remember explaining this ages ago by now. I have an assassin on my tail.
What'd you do?
Flee my homeland. It's a long story to short. I will fill you in after breakfast, okay?
Okay, that's fine. He's rounding off to ourselves. That seems fairly odd.
Who said that adventuring life was boring?
Who you telling?
She's just sort of saying that to herself.
Like,
That is true. Not many people tend to be assassinated if you are not adventurers, or at least a big political figure.
Nobles, merchants.
What is the
And then-
definition of, like, when does it become an assassination? Like, at what point is it no longer just a murder, but an assassination?
Done with
Probably when it's
premeditated-
politically, religiously, or in some sort of way motivated. Murder just
Also-
kind of seems like, I don't like you, stab.
But also, it has to be
Assassination is a
planned.
plot.
Yes. But the usual suspects, as you mentioned, are, nobles, merchants, and then a side glance over to Sirth with this very, very cheeky smirk. people that sing songs that certain people they shouldn't.
You see, it's
Yeah,
interesting. You
looks-
see for a moment, like, there's a flash of something on Zerth's face, and then he just, like, the smiles back, and he's like, it's how these songs come to be, and what they do after they leave my lips is not my concern.
Ah, the life of a bard then.
Hmm.
To be fair,
The
you play a
words of the world go through me.
good story deepens.
Potential Zerth backstory.
Listen, bards are a plethora of little fun connections.
It turns out I was the assassin all along.
Okay, that would be a
like,
plot twist.
Like, what do you think this is, Dragon Age Origins?
I haven't played that in so long.
Nice.
But yeah, so, but Zerth is gonna continue playing his music, just like a kind of, low, like kind of a soft romantic kind of thing. Just think of all your classic love songs, like classic love songs, pop or otherwise, just slowed down and orchestrated.
It's a bardcore.
Yep, 100% bardcore.
I do love me some bardcore.
All right,
But
so
yes, just for getting this out of the way, over the course of breakfast, Sal will explain, her situation with that Mistwalker. So everybody's sort of filled in.
I've been keeping very strict diaries, journals, diaries. Hey, you remember in some wanted posters of a orc? I never paid too much attention to him.
I'd be surprised if they actually put up posters everywhere. Maybe just port cities.
That seems about right. Or see, is more a place where if a bounty hunter is going to try to find quick work, is going to be at. Not major cities most of the time, but hey, you never know. Explains a lot. Also, that also very much explains a lot. With looks over to Vone, is always looking over his shoulder.
You say as Vellum is looking over his shoulder.
That was weird. Like, why looking over your shoulder? Because I mean, besides our not recent. Damn, it's been a while. Our time in the. He looks around and just says, "Our time in the bog." I'm starting to remember. Did kill a few people there. And ourselves. With a dragon. So, assassins are not off the table.
That'd be interesting.
all right. So, as everyone finishes up breakfast for the morning, you begin to pack up your things and begin heading off to the next leg of your journey?
I will say
Oh,
before the end of
Mhm.
the day, like it's like I think as we're traveling, Liska is going to be walking next to Zerth, and they're just kind of like have their heads together as much as you can with a mountain folk that's as tall as fucking Liska,
yeah, yeah.
and like they're just going to be talking, and as like there's kind of a lot of back and forth, they're muttering, and then as the night kind of closes, I mean, if we're not going to be doing if we're just going to be doing like a time skip ahead, I'll say before the end of Lover's Feast, in the evening, Liska is going to pull out the Eat Ascending Stone.
Oh, okay.
And-
okay. Hang on.
And yep.
Oh, she's getting advice.
You don't know. We don't know. It could be anything.
Mm.
I mean,
Hey,
she's
that's
speaking
part
to
of that.
Zerth and then making a phone call. I'm pretty sure she was like, "What the fuck do I say, dude?"
So she's gonna get the Sending Stone, and she's going to kind of have it like in her hand, and because if I remember, sending doesn't require. I forget if it's. Hold on, I can just fucking
I
look
think
this
it's,
up.
it's like a message thing, isn't it? We like you do
Sending is 25.
No, I know.
25.
I'm just trying to remember if it's something you speak out loud that only the other creature can hear, or if it's. Okay, no. And like other people can hear it when she says it. So she's gonna go off to the side. And like after some deliberation with Zerth and him being like, no, yeah, like he's fine. This is totally a-okay. She's gonna go off to the side and have the stone in her hand, and she's gonna hold it up because she thinks she has to speak into it. I just wanted to say, though we parted days ago, on this Lover's Feast day, I already miss the flow of how your hips sway.
You hear a. There's a bit of a pause before a reply comes. Quite stilted and very forward, Liska, but the message is appreciated. Thank you.
If you can't respond.
You do detect a hint of a smirk in the voice.
So, yeah, Liska comes back, and Zerth is just like double thumbs up. And that's how it ends. That's the end of the evening.
Well, the thing I had planned would have been before that, but doesn't involve that. So
we
timeline is secure.
Yeah, we can rewind a bit. We're all doing a bit of timey-wimey bullshit here.
Yeah, I just didn't want to interrupt that the adorably cringe scene.
Charisma of 9.
Just hell.
She's trying. She got Bard help, okay?
Yeah, and it made it seem like it wasn't her.
It's like, what would you say? Here's what I would say.
Like, I want to say something that like is very thoughtful and sweet. It's like, I have you, boo. Like, I got you.
Completely wrong advice for that type of lady.
Yep.
I'm thoughtful about those sweet hips.
Yep. I hate to see you go, but I love watching you walk away.
Yeah. Okay, so during the thing, I'm gonna take a drink. I'm gonna preemptively drink this time instead of being fucking stupid. Okay, so during the course of like the totality of the day, Vellum has been enlisting the help of Angus and also Zerth, by merit of Zerth being ever present and constantly inspiring. And about late, yeah, because of things that happened, it'd be late afternoon. yeah, late afternoon time. Sun's sort of starting to dip, and oh god, sorry, yawn. And it's reaching a point where the Valentine's just hunched over his work desk with the boys, and there's the smallest, most tiniest delicate movements, and then he sort of sits upright and finally exhales for what seems to be like the first time in a while. I think, lads, that because of you two, this may be the best thing I've ever made. Well, jewelry-wise. And he sort of carefully lifts up by the hook one of these immaculate rune gold earrings, of which there are 2 completed. I'm not just saying that. I mean, Angus, all that stuff you picked up from that book, I didn't even know you could do half the shit we could do. Cut so much of the work time in half.
I'll be honest, I didn't think half of those things could be done. Only reading about it and proposed as a theory makes it sound nice on a technical aspect. But having someone with the dexterous fingers, as he slaps your arm with the back of his hand, well, that makes all the difference to turn theory into practice now, doesn't it? I don't think I could have done that.
I think you would have been fine. It's gonna be, since you're gonna be doing more practical stuff, I figure you're probably gonna have your own way to go about things. Like I'm pretty decent with my fingers, and you'll probably find your own ways to work around whatever. Sort of like there's a glance towards, it's a sausage finger dwarf in the
He
nicest
lifts
way
up his
possible.
hands, and you can see his hands have trimmers.
You'll find your own way when you start doing a lot more practical stuff, but the stuff you did today was a huge help. I mean, it's no small thing to say that because of you two, you did just as much, if not more, than I did. I mean, I just did the heavy. I did the manual work, but Zerth just, I mean, help him keep my nerves is one thing, Zerth, but all those little bits about what jewelry means and how it affects people and all that stuff, the cultural shit that I didn't really think about when studying this stuff.
That will help, my friend.
Hey. You definitely bring in the perspective of an artist. Maybe not one that sees the craft as the art, but sees a beauty beyond the technicality of it.
I mean, art, if anything, is a means to affect the world.
I
And
agree.
What affects the world more than making something beautiful?
Well, you're not wrong. I try to make anything I make look good, but I never thought too much past it. I mean, I thought jewelry is pretty, make it look good, but there's more to it. There's culture, there's a feeling there's history. It's not just a thing.
Hey. So it is, lad, so it is. There's something special to it. That gets me thinking. I might require help.
Yeah, of course, we're with.
As he looks over to Zerth. They didn't have the same calendars in the temples as they did for here. They don't really do our normal celebrations.
I think I know
And
where
he's
you're
going to instantly one meaty hand on each of your arms because he can't reach your shoulders. Fellas, I didn't know Lover's Feast was today and I fucked up. I don't have something ready and I really need some help.
There's just a pause and sort of like a little bit like the slightest sigh, not a sigh of any sort of, not of it's sort of like an unknown to it. It's hard to gain any particular meaning of what that sigh means. I'm gonna assume because passive insight, and I'm gonna fucking say it that way. Well then. And he's gonna reach over to what they just finished making, carefully pick it up by the hooks, and then just hang them in front of Angus. Sounds like you need a gift.
Oh, well, I had an idea of something similar. You see, those are yours. I don't want to take that. That doesn't feel right. I was hoping to make something with one of these. If you think you might have the jewel crafting knowledge on how to do so.
That's some tricky stuff to work with. I could manage it. Well, only if you're sure. I've got no issue with you taking these since, you know, the day's basically over. And they are fucking nice, honestly. It's like a moment where it's just like, I don't know if I'm sure, but yeah, if I want to part with it. But then his attention returns to the jade again. The choice is yours. These are here if you want to give them over, if you want to give them today. But I'll be happy to work with you on something else if you want to use something different.
Tanner, I'm now proficient in jewel crafting today, right?
You are.
So I can now use fabricate.
Yes, you can.
I have an idea that will work, but I'll be honest, I need help with designs. I'm trying to make something more orky.
Okay. So, something green?
Well, yes, he holds up the infused magical jade. I was gonna make something out of this. Apparently, it's got a strong sentimentality of it.
It definitely does. It's complicated, but definitely noteworthy. Alright, Angus, give me a couple hours, I'll do some mock-ups for you, and we can work on them as we go.
Right. Could I maybe sketch some with you?
Yeah, of course. Sort of like scoot his chair over, because he's using the workbench in the wagon. He's like scoots over, gives him a little space, and pulls out some more parchment. Well, I guess I get to use these for what I plan to after all. He carefully puts the earrings in like a little box off to the side. It's out of the way.
You really did a number with those.
Really did.
Anyway, I was thinking something kind of like this as he begins to take his finger and draw out shapes on the parchment.
It's a good start, but it's... Yeah, let me show you the typical design schemes of orcish stuff. And he's sort of like on the same part next to him, he just starts doing sort of rough outlines. It's not like anything detailed or anything, but like silhouettes to start with. And compared to what Angus has done, it's like compared to Angus is more not rigid or blocky, but like more sturdy, for lack of a better word, designs. It seems to be a lot of like angles into flowing and very distinct symmetries to it, and it's just various things that are a little bit different than what they've been working on today, which has been a lot of what they worked on today was a lot of sharp angles, some sort of Tahosian-esque vibes to it. What the fuck, you Dougie? Vellum knows Orcish culture, he just doesn't know all of it.
All I'm gonna say is,
He knows more than Angus.
Yep.
okay, point taken.
He's not completely oblivious to his own culture, he just hasn't had the full scope of it, having lived in it or anything like that. Anyway, I figure after like an hour and a half-ish of just the two boys scribbling away. I don't know
There's
how
gonna
you
be
want to
randomly
design.
like pointing out certain design changes and be like, oh, it's like
Maybe you
this
could do
would go
this,
better with this, or like that would work better with the line of her jaw.
Yeah, like Vellum's got the cultural know-how, Angus has got the more the practical applications, and Zerth has the
Aesthetic.
how it's going to be worn and how it's going to fucking sit. Yeah. the tangible, fucking, the tangible applications. But yeah, I don't know if you wanted any particular style to it in mind already, so we can say we come up with whatever Angus is happy with.
He was originally thinking something akin to a gold and jade hair comb.
Classic.
Classic.
I don't know why momentarily my fucking tired brain thought Afro comb, and I'm like, no, I know that's not right. That's completely incorrect.
What?
I know what you're talking about. I know my brain knows what you're talking about, but my brain had a schism and was like Afro comb. It's like, no, stop it. Get
I mean,
some
it's
help.
close. That's actually the one I was just looking at.
But
Instead
as
of
they,
sticking it into the side, it usually goes on the top and back.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So Angus, throughout this whole time, I assume Angus has been laying out how he plans to go about making this. Yes. Since it plays into
Yes.
into design and such. So by the end of it, they've got their finalized plans. Many scribbles and parchments later. Right. Well, I figure you've got an easy way to get all the work done, and before the end of the day. He sort of looks outside. It's dark now. But
I'm gonna
if you
have
need
to
me
be
do
fast
some
with
fin-
this.
If you need any finishing touches, I'm here for it.
Maybe to help polish, to be honest. This might come across a wee bit rough.
Don't worry, Angus, I'll go you. Then he'll
It's
stand
going
back
to
to
then.
presumably let Angus work.
Over the course of... Oh shit, I can't do this here, she'll notice.
Phil just closes the door to the wagon. Or do you
How
need more
tight
space?
is the interior of the wagon?
It's like a 10 by 10, isn't it? Or a 10 by 20.
By 15.
I'll say just
10 by
make
15.
just for the sake of this, go ahead and make me a perception check, Angus.
Okay.
I mean, we could do it elsewhere. I just figured, like, if there's space for it in here. I don't know how much space Angus would normally need for this ritual.
I mean, would a passive 14 do anything, or do I need to roll?
I'd say you give me a roll for
That's persuasion.
yeah,
It's the same mod, though.
six. Okay, so
Persuading the world to show me its secrets.
16 for a total of 20 with the same mod. So
Yep.
here, as you've settled down, that sun dipping behind the jagged teeth of the Crucible Mountains, casting long shadows through the narrow jungle pass, you have found shelter where the cliffs kind of lean close, forming this cradle of stone and moss, a natural sort of hollow. The roar of a nearby waterfall fills the air here, steady and deep, like the breathing of some great slumbering god. Mist drifts through the trees in this slow silver veil. Everything is wet, kind of slick stone, damp earth, heavy green weight of the jungle kind of pressing in from all sides. One thing you do notice, there's something odd here, but something that could serve as an appropriate hiding spot for you to do your thing. You notice beneath the curling roots and water-stained stone, you see some sort of hollow, deep and narrow, set behind the waterfall itself, almost perfectly hidden where the water meets the rock. It's an absence, a smooth void behind the torrent, where the stone has been sort of worn away into a passage, tall enough for someone to pass through if they knew exactly where to step.
So away from the cart, there's a good little passage place to craft, is what you're saying.
Yeah, there's a little hollow about here.
Yeah, little hidey hole, little tucked away.
Little tucked away hidey hole. I
And the waterfall.
might Behind the waterfall. Hell yeah. I don't know how to get there. Can you take me there, Jane?
Yep, sure. Let me try.
Right, the whistle of a monkey.
Hopefully, it will be secreted enough.
No one will ever know.
As you hop, skip, and jump behind the waterfall.
Oh, there is, literally behind the waterfall. Ha! This will be perfect. No one will ever know I'm here, says Angus with his poor deception.
And his
Forgetting about light as he casts Fabricate, and a series of the bright, glowing, light blue ghosts all begin to swarm around him and magically forge in the air something out of nothing, in this case out of the raw materials. And though out of line of sight, I imagine the flashes of bright blue light coming from underneath the waterfall that is able to be seen through the camp, cutting through the little gaps, and there's just like pulses, almost like the color shifts at a rave of just different types of blue and an occasional speck of gold there as his magic does its work. Thinking he's being sneaky and clever.
I have a question. Does whenever you fabricate or do like whatever, does it require rolls of how well you quote unquote make whatever you're trying to do, or
No.
do you
The
just always
caveat is
assume
normally-
it's the best?
I don't know if it's assuming the best or the average, because it doesn't say. It just says that you normally can't do things of fine detail or complexity unless you have proficiency in the tool set that would be used to do it. So if I were to like make a stone something, it would be a crude chunk boulder type thing. Unless I have mason's tools, then I can make an equal amount of detail as I normally could.
It is basically skipping the on-hand detail with a little bit of magical flair to help speed the process up, essentially.
Pretty much. Instead, I can make something I could normally make in 10 minutes, or a very crude something that I couldn't. And of course, there's certain size and material restrictions and things like that.
As you've been settling down here for the evening, you see these fallen pillars that rise from the underbrush, swallowed by creeping roots. Their sides bear the weathered shapes of these reptilian creatures, stone coils carved in a style almost older than the dynasty. But you pitched up camp here beside one of these ruins, half shadowed beneath this canopy of draping vines and the tree canopy. Though Sayun, with your passive perception, you of course do notice the sort of brief flashes of light from behind the waterfall. You also notice on the pillars themselves the carvings. There's script on them. Thin lines and geometric shapes etched into the pillar's surface, arranged in these spiraling patterns like veins or a coiling spine. Mostly worn smooth by time and mist, but enough remains to hint at meaning in this weathered script.
Sal will, of course, make a note of this, and also slowly go and check it out. Of course, a faint eye on the waterfall rave. But as she is passing through, like, each pillar, giving them a first glance. She, of course, ends up going around.
What languages do you speak, Salian?
None that really matters too much here.
All right.
I think it's only really Orcish and Demonic.
Okay. This
Those
script,
two are the big ones I can currently remember.
this script seems alien to you.
Definitely.
The meaning is completely lost.
Yeah, but I'm only giving it a first glance. But main thing is, as she's sort of exploring each pillar, she of course gets closer and closer to, you know, the waterfall. And she starts to recognize the shade of light coming. And then it just sort of strikes her. Angus was not like at camp, and he was not cooking at the moment, so 1 + 1 = 2. Probably him. Whatever he's doing, she has no idea about. But she's gonna take some time and scribble out some of the script she can see in these pillars while he's doing whatever down there.
Mm-hmm.
If he comes out while she's there.
Meanwhile, Angus, ting, 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 creating this elaborate jade gold hair comb. Very ornate. How would you precisely describe it, Angus? I believe you are muted.
So I am. I'm going to say, rather than like just the typical comb, it's much more of where it's like the hairpin style combs that you linked, where it's the top centerpiece ornament, meant more to hold hair in place, though could be used to actually comb it. I'll say it's part of a little bit of a matching set. There's the comb and 2 little hairpins that go with it. I'll say the top bit, to follow sort of the shape, has like this sort of crescent moon design made out of green jade, little bits of embroidery of like little gold dragons on the side that hold it in place, similar towards her turret's design. And the 2 little matching hairpins are symmetrical, but mirrored left and right side of like these little lotuses, kind of flowers that have this almost leaf vine light bit of gold that acts as the sockets that hold them in place, or the back plating for these long gold sort of pins that are cracked and held together with bits of jade, similar to like when a bowl breaks, they repair it with gold, but reverse.
Yeah.
To make use of the limited amount of jade he has.
Yeah, it makes sense. So as you're crafting this beautiful ornate set of hairpins, the air here is cold and close. It's heavy with mist. You kind of have to occasionally brush a bit of the mist off of what you're working on. The sound of that waterfall dulls to this deep throbbing hum as you look around. It's like the hollow behind the falls is natural in shape, but as you're looking around, as you're just about finished with your project here, you've been very engrossed in your projects. Only to now notice that this hollow bears the quiet marks of having been shaped refined.
Is he cutting out for anybody else?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
check-
a little
sorry.
bit.
It almost sounds like your noise gate is canceling out when
Oh,
you get
dear.
a little too soft spoken at the end of a sentence.
Sorry, hang on. Let me fix that real quick. Okay, I will continue. Just let me know if I'm still dropping out. The hollow bears the quiet marks of having been shaped, refined by old, deliberate hands. The air smells of mineral and rot, water dripping steadily from the ceiling as they slide down carved walls. And then you see it just next to you, finally looking up from your project, half veiled behind a curtain of clinging vines and slick with centuries of mist. This massive circular mural rises against the rear wall, about 12 feet across. Outer edges have been slightly eroded, but the inner pattern remains striking. Concentric rings of carved figures spiraling inwards in this grim procession.
He is going to almost like flick his wrist, something as if you're like, flicking water off your wrist or snapping. And he ignites one of his flaming fist tattoos and holds up his own hand like a torch to see better. What is this interesting shape? These carved walls.
Go ahead and make me... actually, what's your passive perception real quick?
My passive perception, I think, was 14.
Just be scraping by then. The stone is worn in places, but it's to a sharp eye the shapes begin to emerge with almost terrible clarity. Around the mural's outer ring, there is this procession of humanoid saurian figures, kneeling or bowing, all facing inwards in this gesture of reverence or fear. It's difficult to tell. At the mural's base, a human figure is sprawled across a stone altar, chest cracked open, ribs stylized into jagged sunbeams, and from the cavity spill these writhing serpents, slithering upwards in this coiling spiral. Above this altar, two regal saurian figures dominate the center. One is cloaked in elaborate bone regalia, claws outstretched as it raises the human heart in offering. The second figure mirrors the gesture, lifting a crystal formation, sharp and faceted, cradled as reverently as the heart. Intricate lined... Oh, okay.
Oh, I wasn't saying anything.
You can see intricate lines and serpentine channels spiral between the heart and the crystal. This visual narrative of energy passing between them. Soul stuff pulled from flesh into stone. It's some sort of mural of worship or sacrifice or transformation. Difficult to say.
This is related to the Saurians, right? The same type of people that we kicked the shit out of fighting the Great Red Fuckboy.
You could make a number of checks here. You could make a...
Well, let me put it this way. From a glance, do these look like the lizard people that we fought when we were fighting Bloodhorn?
They look like saurian humanoids, yes.
Okay. And I don't necessarily know or care if it's the exact one. If that's the correct kind of species.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you can see between the heart and the crystal there's a small divot in the stone. Subtle and recessed. No more than maybe a head's width across. And you can see glyphs spiral around it. Tight, curled script. And the surface around the divot is smoother than the rest of the mural. The carvings unusually sharp, as if untouched by time.
Well, this looks like a temple of sorts. Oops. And he is going to get his things and waddle back to the group before adventuring into the untouched by time, uncanny magical place. Because that's probably fun to explore together. He's going to waddle back to the camp, and he's going to immediately seek out Vellum again.
Just a question. Which way are you waddling out from?
I'm going to say the left side where he came in.
Okay, guess who's there sort of scribing down in her notebook what's on the pillar?
Oh! As he quickly puts things behind his back. Ah, so you're out here for a evening stroll as well.
I take it you found something interesting too? I started spotting these pillars and all of them bear similar markings which are definitely carved in, so I took the liberty of starting to sketch them out. You found anything interesting?
You know
in
what?
there?
You should go sketch. Inside, I also found more markings and these glyphs and a spiral pattern, and there's a mural. I can't make heads or tails of it though. Maybe you could record it, and I'll go get the others. By the time we come back, you might have deduced something.
Probably. Though I do find it a little funny you managed to spot it before I did.
Well, it's a bit deeper in the cave. I was physically further in front of you.
So that's why you weren't at camp.
I was exploring.
You can tell that she is paying attention, but she's also busy trying to be accurate. So he can get away with telling her basically whatever.
Don't venture in. I don't know 100% now if it's safe. Not too far.
Don't worry, I won't go too far. I'm still working on this pillar.
Okay.
Get the Shar specifically. She might be able to make heads or tails of this.
She's smart enough to make heads or tails of anything she wants.
No. I mean, like, if these are the same lizard-like people we met before, she might know something.
You know, I had the same thought. There's pictures inside that look similar. I digress. I'll go get the others. Do me a favor, see if there's any difference between the pillars here, or if they're all depicting the same figures.
I will in a moment.
Okay, I'll be back. Don't wander too far. As he wanders forward, a bit proud of somehow being able to get out of that I almost got caught moment.
Oh, well, you would see Vellum, since you're apparently seeking him out. He's over by
And
the
he
wall.
goes back to the camp where he last saw him.
I mean, Angus would have seen him. You literally walked right past him on the map.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he's by the water over here.
Hello, Vellum.
No, hey, Angus. You, sort of gives a glance to where Sow is, and, like, in a slightly lower tone. You finished what you needed to.
Yes. In fact, I actually found a lovely cave to do my business. And inside were a bunch of murals. We might want to get the others. Dajar's sketching some... Saoyun's sketching some designs on pillars, and said that we should fetch Dajar because she might know more or better. I figure that will take her some time. Might get your help to buff out some of the rough spots on these, as he presents the comb and hairpins.
Can do that. You go get the jar so Sao isn't by herself, and we'll see what we can do about that. It'll probably take him a while to study everything over there anyway.
I told him to see if there were difference of the figures on the pillars. That might trigger some extra investigation. You know how they get.
Yep. Alright, you go get the jar, Actually, no, I'll go get the jar. I need to get something from her anyway.
Oh, then I'll wait here.
And Vellum will skedoodle back to camp. What is the nerd doing?
The nerd is currently comparing notes on what is in Giant. You would see some small sketches of essences and metals. He's trying to either, let's say, backwards engineer how. Let's see if
Vellum doesn't understand anything. I hate to break it to you.
Yeah, but if it's metallurgy, you'll probably figure out that she's trying to do something with like ingots or some type of metal dealing with essences.
It has to
At
do
least
with
with the
metals
diagram.
because there's ingots on the diagram. That's probably all he's gonna glean from it.
Yep.
Well, everyone, Angus was off taking care of something in a cave, and he found some of them. What was it? Them lizard people. Sorasks.
Yes, or asks.
Might be
Why?
something worth looking into. I don't know if he wants to go in at tonight or tomorrow, but Sal's already over there taking a look at some of the carving. Deja, do you think you could head over with her and help?
Yeah, I could do that. Just give me a minute before. I can let this ink dry.
One more thing. Do you still have like them runes I gave you? It was like weeks back. Before we hit it, still.
I have a few of them. One is I'll be honest. Some of it got messed up.
Well, I only
those
need
two
one,
of
so
them.
whatever one isn't messed up.
Hold on. He goes, looks over behind the log and pull out a chest, a small chest, and like, it's not this bag, not this bag.
Boxes and bags and
definitely
bags and
not
boxes.
this bag. Here's it, small pouch. Opens up and pulls out the small spell rune. Which one? Because I have two of them.
The
Actually,
ones I
three.
gave you, the leftover ones I had.
Gets the round one. This one? One with the presentation?
Yeah, that looks like it. Let's
Okay.
take that and head back over to Angus.
Hey, Jenner,
Mhm.
how obvious is the fact that there's writing on these pillars all around us?
It's mainly the only reason that I'm Sayun's pretty much the only one that can notice them right now with her high passive perception. But now that it's been mentioned, you could probably have a look at the pillars to try and find what they're talking about.
Okay.
An educated guess and a good look.
I think, like, Zerth, upon hearing that lore and random temples and shit like that's going to kind of get up and meander over. And he's going to look at see that there's writing on the pillar, and he's going to use comprehend languages to read it.
Ooh,
Of course.
okay. So
I'm not
Makes
saying
perfect
like that's
sense.
the lazy.
So you could have just been like, "Hey, Liska, come touch this rock."
Yeah.
She is badass like that.
as you weave the spell, you touch your temple and weave the spell, and suddenly all of these glyph works begin to make sense to you, Zerth. And you recognize it. It's ancient, almost unrecognizably so, but the bones of it are there. Draconic. Rendered in blocky glyphs and squared pictograms. Dialect likely untouched for millennia. The glyphs are set with this sort of ceremonial symmetry, more carved ritual than written speech, but you run a hand along one of these columns, and squinting past the moss, brushing away some vines, The words that emerge are fractured. The rest are eroded completely, unreadable. But you do recognise a few words: mutation, sacrifice, lifeblood, leyline.
And the show's going to be coming up just a little bit, I would say 1-2 minutes after Earth. Probably this will have a lot more time to figure out what's going on when the show gets there.
Is this going to be a... Sorry, real quick. Is this on every pillar Zerth comes across? Or like is each one of these words like on one pillar each?
These are the collective words that you can gather from all the pillars. Most of the writing is heavily eroded thanks to presumably the waterfall here, but these 4 words are the few words that you can read throughout the rest of the pillars.
Zerth is going to just kind of like meander about, check thing, double check, write stuff down in his little journal, and then I guess come up to... It seems like everyone's heading towards the waterfall because that's where the hieroglyphs are. Just be like, the pillars surrounding this place speak of mutation, sacrifice, lifeblood, ley lines. It seems like this was a temple for imbuing or obtaining power through the means of sacrifice.
That moment you're hears that like, I follow the pillars. How far is the mural from the pillars? Yeah.
The mural is right there.
Is inside.
Yeah, it's like way the fuck down here.
And
Go in.
if either of you want to make a history check, you can feel free to do so.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, there's a wall.
You know what?
Caves are open
I
as
haven't
well.
really haven't used it yet, so
You iconic fading.
yes, I am. If
Sure.
I can get to it.
I'll say let's check game chat.
Let me see.
What is that?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there it is. Building. And come on, quit checking.
Oh, oops. Different character.
That's Liska trying to be smart.
Well,
An attempt was
14
made.
is the best I got.
I was at the wrong character. Give me a second.
Yep, go ahead and roll the hit. Roll the 9 plus modifiers for Zerth.
I think this just would be 11. Though, you know, I'll tell you what. Let's lucky it just for shiggles.
Okay.
Can you? Okay, I have to get. Is it this direction or? Okay then.
$15. You just barely passed the check. You pause, and that realization blooming like a cold wind through memory. These aren't Akteshi. Older, cruder in style. Not in purpose. The chisel marks, the serpent motifs, the blocky draconic script. You've certainly heard of these creatures, Sorasquirk, almost certainly, and you've seen similar motifs in jungle relics previously. The spiral glyph patterns, the fixation on lifeblood and sacrifice, the proximity to known ley lines, likely a reclusive and brutal Sarask bloodline, obsessed with ritual sacrifice. This site was presumably a sacred one, a place of offering, of transformation.
Is there... So looking at all this, is there a... Like, this is all on the walls behind the waterfall, right?
Correct.
Does this look like... I mean, just looking at it, visually, it looks like a doorway.
You could certainly
Like,
make an investigation check.
Sure.
I'll fucking aid.
You know what? You know,
I'm there too.
Yeah. I guess just... I think technically... I like sound control too. Because I think Zerth will definitely kind of bring up, like... This speaks of a temple, but it looks like it's a doorway for something deeper in.
So as the mist beads on your brows, the roar of the waterfall dulls your senses, you step closer, trying to search for some inconsistencies. It's unnervingly symmetrical, too perfect for a relic of this age. And your hand, as you feel across, catches something. A faint groove, nearly indistinguishable from the erosion lines carved by centuries of water, and you follow it with your fingers, and then another running perpendicular. This isn't a single slab of carved stone. Indeed, this mural is made of interlocking stone segments, cut with inhuman precision. Seams masked by both artistry and erosion. The vines, the reliefs, even the mist has hidden it very well. This mural was made to move. A door cleverly hidden, sealed tight. The divot and the glyphs at the centre aren't decorative. That's a key.
Is Dejara just motions with her hands like, no, something seems vaguely familiar about this. Strange. Actually, he's gonna go into a bag of holding and get a laystone. Looking at the grooves at the center point of the marrow, and then looking back at the grooves, the sharp points of a laystone, see if it fit.
You try to fit the laystone into the central divot of this mural. The divot is too shallow for the laystone to fit at all.
Can you... Oh, sorry. Continue.
I'm gonna look a little bit deeper into that recess, that so-called keyhole. Something that you can get a good grasp on how to this up.
Sorry, you cut out on that last part.
She's trying to figure out, basically, to get a good grasp on the key, the shape of the key, essentially.
Okay. You gather... There's no exact shape of this key. It is a hemispherical divot, a shallow one, about a head's width in diameter. You just see those circular sort of glyphs spiraling towards the centre.
Ishara. I think less key you put in, but a key you draw with. And she sort of motions as if she's holding something, and then following along the lines.
Okay. I'll take a crack at it. Okay, character be smart in this.
Give me an Arcana check.
Alright.
You kind of study the divot, the glyphs, the symmetry of the mural, and then you... Of course, this isn't just art, this is a mechanism. The mural is a lock, the divot is its keyhole, and whatever goes here isn't a standard key. It is something symbolic, likely tied to the imagery of the mural, the heart, the crystal, the sacrifice.
Very cool. Art. Power from a Laystone. Just gonna try something here. If I have the... Here real quick. Or even try it. That would have changed. Yeah. That's... Alright. Is there any traces of blood in that in the symbol along the grooves?
Go ahead and make me another investigation check.
All right.
So, and while Dejar's doing that, one among the three of you, Liska, Sayun, or Zerth, can do a history check if you like.
Sure, Liska's chomping at the bit to do that.
I mean, this goes just going because in case something goes awry.
Yeah, safety
But-
numbers.
Can I? So, perception to see what's there, investigation to figure out how things work. Can Zerth use an investigation check to figure out what we need to open this door? So we're not sitting here for another hour
Sure.
twiddling our thumbs.
Yeah. Go ahead and make either an Arcana or an investigation check.
Yeah, Liska's gonna help. That's how she's contributing.
Okay.
Yay.
Fuck it, everybody's helping.
So, there's that realization that settles over Zerth like a blade across his shoulders. This door is locked by blood. Not metaphorically, not symbolically, literally. The divot is a vessel, designed to catch lifeblood in deliberate offering. The glyphs encircling it form this reactive matrix, coiled like veins in stone. And when the correct offering is made, they will awaken, unravel, and open the mural like an eye. But the price is steep. These glyphs measure not just volume, but vital essence. You estimate it would require no less than 30 hit points worth of blood, spilled all at once or slowly bled by hand. And it's not just pain it demands. It takes a certain amount of permanence. Any creature that completes this offering suffers a reduction of 30 to their maximum hit points until they finish a long rest and gains 1 level of exhaustion. But with a 22, there might be another way. You notice a secondary layer of glyph work, Zerth, faint and recessed, designed to respond not to blood alone, but to intent. With the right kind of spell, one laced with true blood magic, personal and potent, it may be possible to fool the mechanism. But that would require a skilled spellcaster, and a spell crafted for more than power. one meant to deceive the old magic itself. This is not a door for the curious, it's a door for the devoted.
Zerth will pass that along in more dramatic fashion.
Okay.
Like, luckily, I think just as he's sitting there kind of going over it and says it out loud and is kind of sitting there, like, kind of hand, like chin in hand, just kind of looking at the wall. Like, he's like, well, we do have a huge plethora of people, and we can all bleed essentially at the same time. I do not think the effects will linger. It is evening and we are about to go to sleep. So that would seem the easiest way, unless someone has an idea of befuddling the doorway.
Yara is looking very apprehensive with this, and do something. It gets her dagger and pricks.
Sao is just immediately giving her a set of eyes like,
What? I'm not going to bleed much. I'm going to try and trick it.
okay, I'm just.
How are you trying to trick it?
I have a cantrip that I rarely use that can pretty much move a small meter of blood. Now, if we're going to do it all together, everyone, I can make the intent to leave the door that are devoted followers, in a sense. Religious ceremony for opening the door. Whatever magic would accept it using the blood magic by opening it without us bleeding too much.
Well, it seems that you can bypass the doorway without bleeding. That is what I said. I don't think you need to prick or stab yourself at all. I do not think a cantrip is enough power to trick the door. It's like, I think it is either we all come up here and all 8, 9 of us, I do not remember how many there are at the moment, come up and drip a little bit, or a caster cast a high level necromancy spell.
My thoughts are it's getting kind of late into the night, and I really prefer any of us not sleep with a wound.
I would rather we do it tonight so we wake up on the morrow feeling refreshed and fine. I do not want to start out the next day being exhausted because of the magic of this doorway.
Okay, point taken.
Alright, so
Alright, before we do
necromantic spell, you say?
Before we
And-
do anything, Sao gestures
Yes.
around. We're missing a few people. Let's get their opinion and thoughts for a moment before we decide to either jam a knife through our hand or, well,
Oh, that is stupid. You never stab yourself in the hand whenever you're offering blood. Do it on like the back of your forearm or something.
I know it's a figure of speech, like doing something stupid.
Somehow I feel that this targeted me.
Oh no. That is quite literally well, figuratively, a manner of speech. Stabbing through the hand. Surely you do something, but you do it dumb.
I've never heard that
What is-
figure of speech.
Neither have I.
It works better in Orcish.
Yeah. Well, fine. Just we get to everyone else before I was gonna do a big necromancy spell that could probably work. If you want to get everyone else, fine, I guess.
Zerth is going to kind of peek his head up around the waterfall, thaumaturgy, and just do a big fucking whistle.
A
He
few
is
nearby
such a
wild
drama
birds
boy.
scatter as Zerth's voice, Zerth's whistle booms through the small valley here.
Suddenly,
there's our
50
call.
T-Rex arrive. Ow. What's all that about then?
We are about to open the door.
Oh, right, yeah, I'll be over in a sec.
I think I do like the idea.
Grumbling and
that-
like on the way with Angus, like, where's
I
that
do like the
photo?
idea that thaumaturgy increases Zerth's voice 3 times, but it doesn't increase like Vellum is just asking and responding, and it just so happens
He's just
Zerth is like,
yelling
hey,
back, like it's
it's
just
like,
like, a
yeah, it's
regular
like,
yell.
it's like, hey, we're about to open the door, and it just so happens to time up to what's there because Zerth's behind a fucking waterfall. He can't hear Vellum talking.
Fair enough. Yeah, I never thought it, where it's specifically located.
It's just like whistle, like pause. We're about to open the door, and it just so happens it fits in with what Vellum was saying.
I thought they were going to
Alright.
keep each other busy. Well,
Well, alright.
I guess we can finish this up after whatever the hell's going on over here. And saunter our way over.
Honta.
Saunter and waddle. Subtle. A wanter.
Subtle.
So,
But now
Right.
we're all here.
what's the plan? What are you doing?
I'm gonna pump a 6th level, what is it called again?
I know, you're the spellcaster.
Mass lifesteal into the door.
All right, you
I'm just gonna stand back.
I will steal your life door.
go ahead and make me a spellcasting check.
Right? Yeah, we're gonna deal with this.
Bardic inspiration.
What spell are you casting?
Mass lifesteal. So Bardic inspiration. Let me roll it.
It's a D10 if I recall.
Yep. 19.
19.
Better than nothing.
Your spell spills outwards. Not just arcane force, but intention-made flesh. The air thickens around you as you channel that spell, mass lifesteal, infusing the stone with the essence of necromantic magic, without having to shed a single drop of blood. The glyphs flicker, resisting, questioning, and then responding as if caught in this long-forgotten conversation. Lines etched into the mural flare with this crimson light not from pigment, but memory. Serpent murals pulse, the heart in the carving begins to glow, bathing the crystal in mirrored light. This chorus of low clicks and deep vibrations rumbles beneath the ground, as stone gears churn, slow and deliberate, probably the first time in millennia. Blood, not real but remembered, begins to run upwards across the mural, racing over serpentine paths and filling glyphs with silent screams, and with a grinding lurch, the door slides open into the wall, impossibly smooth. The magic recedes, a darkness beckons.
Okay. The shard just moves a little bit Okay. This is deep.
Bang.
No, you know what? I'm gonna
Oddly ominous.
start checking for traps.
Sure.
Hang on a second before we get too ahead of ourselves. Do we want to be doing this now or in the morning when
Well, we did not know how long the door will be open. And I feel well rested.
everybody else feels the same?
Let's agree to take a look. If anything looks a bit too spooky, I guess we walk out. Or if the door starts closing.
Alright, we'll take a look.
Yes. Angus, is there a way for you to shape some stone or something to keep this door open, perhaps?
He clacks together the gloves that he's wearing.
Well, yes.
And he's going to. Where's. Oh, it's not my favorite equipment. Let me grab the item so I can use the spell.
Is that-
Yeah, you just
Oh, I
just
do not like
use
that.
the Fists of Skarg and it should come up with the spell.
Now I'm having this idea of a place that is booby trapped, but not against, opening or closing a door, but if the door can't.
Like a dead man switch?
Yeah, so if the door is held open against its will, that triggers, a trap.
It would be interesting.
But yeah. Tanner, while Angus is doing that, I see something over here.
There's more of that inside.
Yeah, I'm seeing
Further in.
both,
Yeah,
two
you
of
can
them.
see vines spilling from the walls in tangled clusters, pulsing with moisture, like the jungle itself has sort of forced its way inside. You can see pale fungal bulbs swelling obscenely from these nests of moss. Surface is slick and glistening. The silence inside is oppressive. No wind, no birdsong, just the distant sound of dripping water, the slow living hush of something ancient, just something ancient watching from the dark. Mind playing tricks on oneself.
Hmm.
You can see one small passage veers off to the left and one to the right. And the earthy corridor continues further in ahead of you.
Before we go inside, I'm gonna take one of my darts and aim for one of these damn things.
Sure.
I
Go.
don't trust it.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Right?
There you go. You can target them.
I don't trust it at all. You know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna toss dagger.
Yeah.
Good job, you crit it. Wait, did you just throw your dagger in there?
Yep.
Yep.
You.
Yes, I did.
You.
You threw the masterwork dagger that Vellum made into.
You throw the dagger into the darkness, and you hear this wet squelch impact.
Zerth is gonna look at Dejar, just kind of like put a hand on her shoulder, and just be like, Dejar, you're a wizard. Why did you throw a dagger?
More importantly, why did you throw the one I made?
Well, if it was magical, it would have been a response. Not magical. And secondly, just because I'm a wizard doesn't mean I have other skills, Zerth.
But I've seen you shoot fighter bolts and other spells that are ranged.
True.
And
I,
also, just to add to the thing, like South holds out like her coat and taps a patch that looks like a dagger next to another patch that also looks like a dagger. Like, you do know I have spare of these for a reason.
what am I getting? Third degree from everybody?
No, I'm
that's not
just-
the first time I've seen you use the thing I made for you and I put work into, and you throw it down a hallway.
It is fine.
Well, sorry.
Like,
The dagger.
but Zeus is
Masterwork
gonna-
erudite dagger used for fucking trap check.
But Zerth is gonna look at Dejar. It's like, so I noticed you snooping about earlier. Did you see any traps or anything of that nature?
I saw some odd bulb things. I wasn't sure if it was an aggressive plant or anything. Wanted to be sure if something did hit it, it would immediately be aggressive and, well, I could attack with my magic, or it was nothing to worry about. One or the other.
I still suggest using magic, perhaps firebolt.
Eh. Get into consideration.
I mean, when was the last time we actually checked for traps? Snakes first, I suppose.
I'll be back in a sec, real quick. I'm not gonna move myself on the map because that's fucking fiddly. But Velem's gonna run back to the tower and close any of the accessible entryways to it because Vadmir is still in there.
So is the old guy.
Yeah, he's outside of it. He's somewhere. Not my problem. Vadmir is the priority. We want to make sure she's safe before we go vanishing into a cave. Fuck knows how long.
Probably not going to be more than like an hour at most.
Yeah, you say that.
Oh. Okay. Seems like we have more glyphs. He calls back to the door on either side.
It is kind of chunky, isn't it?
Well, in we go, I guess. Get us over with. Carefully following the path that Dejar took. Not going too far in.
I was gonna say,
should-
so. Oh, sorry.
You first.
I was gonna say, did Dejar use firebolt on any of the blobs?
No, not yet, but he's looking at where her dagger hit before moving back a bit.
Yeah, it kind of landed within the center of the clump, impaling one of these fungal bulbs.
These like the ones in the Tomb of the Dragon Rider.
They're not glowing by any means, but they are kind of slick with this, almost like this hardened goo.
Yeah, Velema intends to just feed them. Yeah, no, staying the hell away from that. And just give them a wide berth.
I'll treat my dagger in a bit.
Yeah. So I was sort of giving Liska a look because size-wise, everything seems to be not against her size, but like
Against her size?
yeah, it's the usual.
Which is interesting, considering that there were some huge fucking Sarasks that they fought before.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm
They
just
evolved
currently
to be
worried
bigger,
about
yeah.
these two smaller side things I can see.
Liska's going to come up to one of these things and see if she can kind of like survival check or nature, whichever.
I'll say
to-
this would be more of a nature check. I'll go ahead and make me a nature check.
Man, slightly regretting using
You
my
kind of,
icon fade on crouch.
Kind of crouch near one of these fleshy growths, watching its slow, deliberate pulse. The surface itself, it's semi-translucent, like stretched skin over fluid, and beneath that thin membrane, you see movement. The twitch of limbs, the curl of a segmented form. The scent is
Facehugger.
acrid. The scent is acrid, earthy, tinged with bile. And it's then that you recognise it. You've seen these before, though never this deep in a jungle ruin. These aren't fungal growths at all. The spongy exterior is a natural camouflage, coated in an acidic secretion that hardens over time to ward off the elements, to mimic local rot and decay, and to ward off predators. But the structure beneath is unmistakable. Ankeg eggs. Each pod containing a juvenile, curled tightly within a viscous sac. They're near hatching. The pulses are contractions, not random spasms. Disturbing them, or raising the temperature too suddenly, could trigger emergence. These aren't plants, these are waiting mouths.
Yeah. So Liska's going to be like, huh. Well, I have discovered that these are. Oh, sorry. I'm talking like
Wrong
Santa.
accent.
Yeah. I have discovered that these are ankeg eggs. Obviously, a lot smaller than an actual ankeg, but still. Question, Janner. With that 18, could I figure out how far along they are in their gestation?
Okay. This will be a survival check as well. I'll give you some more information with an 18 as well. If you
Sure.
27.
What creature?
Well, while you're doing that,
Unkegs, Atlas.
while you're doing that, given how close Liska and Sao are standing together, Liska can also notice that Sao is kind of listening, but also looking upward, like she's trying to suss out something.
Oh, like we're in a horror movie?
Kinda.
Sorry, I just watched an Alien Isolation playthrough, so
You got
this
that
is
on
actually
balance,
feeling yeah. So she's like looking at that, studying him, sees Sal kind of looking up, and she's going to get her. She's gonna have like her shield at the ready, and just kind of hug Sal closer in, so like Sal's between shield and Liska, and
I forgot these dropped off.
and yeah, so she's gonna like hold Sal close and just be like, say anything if something goes wrong.
And as you're kind of hugging her close, you kind of begin to piece it together in your head. The eggs are too fresh. The membrane still glistens. The ichor beneath hasn't thickened. There's no fungal overgrowth reclaiming the ground yet. The scarring on the walls, bite marks, claw rakes, tunneling impressions is new. No older than a few weeks. And any sign of unkeg eggs means the presence of a colony. You guess no more than a month old. What's more worrying, the number of pods suggests a rapid reproductive cycle. The first generation has likely hatched and spread, perhaps already tunneled beyond this chamber. And where there's a nest like this, there's a broodmother.
Well, that
And with, a
explains that
20,
tunnel.
and with a 27, she is likely here, somewhere close.
Hey,
All right.
Ethan, could you scoot? Let's get to the left a little, trying to target Sao.
Sure.
It's the fucking overlay thing where she's the biggest target.
There you go,
Yep.
thank you.
He's a big bitch.
Yeah.
Is so Liska will over I guess both simultaneously over the earrings and aloud will essentially relay that information. Like, these are Ankeg's eggs. They are fresh. They are newly hatched, and given the amount of them, we are looking at a brood mother and perhaps a colony. We need to tread lightly, my friends.
Okay, so right instinct, wrong target.
Well, this was not on my plans for today, but
Be better if we got attacked while we were sleeping. I think not.
Well, I think that perhaps I think the doorway was possibly keeping them within here, but it is still something that we need to worry about.
No, I mean earlier just someone asking, do we want to explore this now after we opened the door? Did that and went to sleep. They could have attacked us while we were sleeping.
Well, I didn't know that, did I?
No, but I'm glad we're dealing with it now. And not going to sleep.
Which way are we going then?
Either way, there seems to be some type of crystal with some sort of symbols on either side. Looking lower down, there's something, a big mural. Steps? Guessing this direction?
Does anybody have dancing lights?
I did not
Or
prepare
perhaps the light cantrip in general.
I can make my armor glow.
that. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I was thinking more of making something tiny glow and tossing that into these individual rooms.
That would be nice.
Don't have that, but I do have. Oh no, that takes time to use.
Sorry for spam, everyone. I have to do it in increments.
Yeah, that's freezing the game.
actually, hold on.
Well, the game was already chugging for me.
Sao sort of rummages through her bags and takes out a small little knick-knack. Right, this won't work too brightly, but it should give some light. And she presses it together, and as it releases, it sheds a bright light in 5 foot and dim light in an additional 5 foot.
Glow stick, nice.
Oh,
These are relatively harmless, but they last a long time. Finally get to use my magic tinkering feature I got at level 1.
Hell yeah.
Rummage through a bag and gets a lemon stone lantern.
Oh yeah, I have a fucking of those.
You can put these in each room. Someone who has better throw strength than I do, you can just use it in there. And one to Angus.
Well, just in case something happens, and we have to suddenly evacuate, would those perhaps be a bit too costly to leave behind?
No.
Not really.
Okay. Throw away.
Alright, where are you throwing it?
I'm going to be, from where I can see, I'm going to throw one over here as
Alright.
far as I can.
Just go. Just make me an athletics check. Just to try and huck it as far as you can.
here comes the one. Do 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 do.
Like you say, fuck.
11. You throw it. Tink, 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 tink.
This explains why the map is this big.
You do a giant map again, Janu.
Maybe.
Angus, you try and throw one over in this direction, because I can't
In doodle line.
doodle arms. He's
All right. He's going to grab it. He's going to like hold it by the base like you would for a shot put. Put it on his shoulder. Step aside, please. And he's going to run forward, and with a bit of a running start, and heft it as far as he can into this room.
All right, go make an athletics check.
Does the running start help me at all? Oh,
Wow.
there's the one.
Okay.
Does the running
gonna say,
start help
so-
me at all?
Yep.
So I have a question. How much does a Lumistone lantern weigh?
Oh, hang on.
I can actually
About
give
2
you
pounds.
a quick. Yeah. about
Okay.
2 pounds.
So I just want to say this:
Like throwing a-
Dejar, with a negative
Yeah.
1 modifier, can throw a javelin, which weighs about 2-something pounds, farther at just with a base attack roll. Like, I don't know why you were having us roll athletics for this.
Oh, damn. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. I see where you're coming from.
I mean, it's funny. I love the idea of like Angus throwing it back and hitting Zerth instead of throwing it forwards.
You know what? I want that to happen. He had it on his shoulders. He's running. He went to
Sure.
throw it as much as he could. He threw it so hard it slipped out from under his fingers. His empty arm shoots forward as he tumbles forward, and the lantern falls directly on Zerth on the back and impales it on one of his horns.
And there's just-
Where'd it go? As he's looking forward into the darkness.
What the fuck?
Angus,
Angus,
I think
what the fuck do you do that for?
And he turns around. Oh, I like your new ornament.
Zerth just like takes a few seconds to like get it off. Somehow it landed perfectly on it, hooked perfectly on his horn, but it's taking him a bit to get it off. And he's just like muttering curses and demonic, just like as he finally unhooks it. It's like, that was Liska. Can you throw these, please? And Liska will do that.
Okay. you take it from the ground. You just take it off his Zerthorn and you just throw it in the.
Can I just?
Yeah.
Why didn't we just toss a torch?
Oh.
Because we have a lot of these spare.
Shunk.
Oh, shit.
The
All right.
the lantern across the stone floor, and it triggers a cascade of spikes.
Now I wish I had prepared fine traps.
Oh, we're not going that way, I guess.
I mean, it depends on if the
There's
trap
more.
resets. Yeah, if the trap resets every time, or if it is a one and done sort of thing.
So
see
I got
the-
a question.
These
If there's
spikes.
a chance of traps in the hallways, why don't we just go through this raw tunnel that got dug? Probably not going to be any traps in that way, if it's not part of the original building.
I mean, because it is all worked stone, my friend. And Zerth points to the flagstones that they're on.
Like down here.
This,
Yeah,
This
it's
Jenner?
worked stone.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Velen
I
just
can
sort of
see-
Or
Sorry.
yes, from what I can see, just looking at where the lantern
taps
fell
his
here,
foot to it and quickly runs back.
What are you saying, Spice?
Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw, please.
That's
Oh,
Yeah,
amazing.
he was trying to just tap his foot to it to see if it, lean back, tap his foot to it, and run back.
I understand.
Okay.
see if it gets skewered.
Okay.
Oof.
You do manage to dodge out the way before it impales your foot.
He ducks and does a combat roll. He rolls like a boulder. Good news! I figured out they can work more than once.
Why does he keep going back and forth?
I don't know.
I'm not doing anything.
Hang on. I'm not sure what's going on there. There we go.
Important question. How high do the spikes go? How tall is the ceiling?
The ceiling here, you're just barely scraping your horns against the ceiling, Liska. The spikes themselves go up about 5 feet. Quite very long spikes.
Okay.
Okay then. So
I have. You know what? No, it's a fucking thin hallway. Liska would have to. Actually, you know what? That might actually benefit. So Liska's gonna do something. She's gonna be like, Ingles, can you back up for a second?
Oh yeah,
Please.
all right. He's gonna scoot out of the way, Jim. I can't do it. You're gonna have to move me.
It's all good. And Liska's going to, since I don't want to finagle this, I'll just theater of the mind. Liska's going to come up, and she can technically get through that, but she has to squeeze. So, disadvantage on deck saves and all that fun stuff. Movement halved. But she's going to have her shield facing forward at a slant, and she's going to drag it across the ground. And this is what I have in mind. When the spikes come up, she's going to bash the spikes with a shield and, like, bending a nail on a board, flatten them to the ground.
I'll say this would be an athletics check.
I mean, out of everybody here, Liska has the equipment and strength.
yeah,
I'm just. If she just puts her shield on the fucking, like, ground and steps on it, I don't think these things are going to be able to penetrate an adamantium shield or be strong enough to lift a Liska in all adamantine. Like,
Probably not, but she doesn't want to have to do that every time. She just wants to disable
no, that's
the trap.
fair.
So athletics, you said, Jenner?
Mm-hmm. 14.
You know what? I'm gonna use inspiration.
Damn it, I should have helped.
Actually, I'm gonna keep my inspiration. I'm gonna use my thread of fate.
Alright, go ahead and roll again.
Isn't it the evening? Can we do it in the mornings? So it would.
No, it depends on when you do it. Velen does it at lunchtime, for example.
Then it would still be going.
25.
Yep, there we go.
You kind of graze your shield across the ground for a moment, and with the first attempt, you feel the spikes impact the shield. It seems to catch on one of the decorative parts of the shield itself, forcing you back. But you try again, and this time you put all your weight into it, using that thread of fate. The spikes themselves crack against the shield, and you take that brief moment of opportunity to shove and bend the spikes to one side. Most of the spikes on your side of the spike trap are dented inwards, and as it tries to retract, the bend in the spike seems to catch on the ridge. And then you hear this awful grinding of stone as certain ancient cogs try to reset the spike trap. And then something shatters underneath the ground. And now the spikes themselves are partway poked up through the ground, no longer moving.
Nice. Yeah, Liska's going to do essentially, with that done, she's gonna get her hooves and just start stomping them down until they're flat with the ground.
All right. This awful metallic creaking din echoes throughout the entire chamber.
All right, I have disabled the traps.
All right.
Most certainly you did.
side character, what I was going to ask about these looking into here now that it's full of light.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a channel coming from this platform over here?
It also looks like some sort of aqueduct.
I hope it doesn't need more of a quote-unquote sacrifice. Shit.
That's interesting. That lightning knocked out my internet for a second.
Oh dear.
All right. So I'm assuming that, or well, Liska will assume that there's one trap here. There's probably another trap here. But she's gonna be like, does anybody want me to? I guess I'll try in case there's a trap here as well. Or Dajar, you're good at noticing traps and whatnot. Can you check to see if there is actually a trap? What kind it might be? It might not be spikes coming up. It might be a blade coming down.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception.
All my favorites are the one that
perception
goes
check.
side to side.
A what check?
Perception check.
Vellum will help by shining light.
All right. Make a perception check with advantage.
Because I forgot to help Liska last time.
Technically,
That
okay.
is
nice. You technically didn't know what she was doing, so it makes sense.
It seems all clear here.
Mm,
You want to send the guinea
I
pig
can't
on me,
make it.
Vellum?
I can't make heads or tails of this. This all this grime and shit is in the way.
No, you think there's no traps. Don't try to meta your way out of it.
I don't know.
You don't know what
it is.
you
Like,
rolled.
It's easy. I
Like, you don't know what you rolled. You think there's no traps.
It looks fine. I
God,
guess.
Is Tushar having one of those moments like way early on in that one dwarf tomb we were in where Vellum just decided to walk into an obviously trapped area?
Oh,
might.
when he's going through all the armors.
You don't know. Looks fine, I guess.
Okay. Let's see. Jenner, can I, from what I can see, I guess in this one, I guess you'll do this one first. Can I notice any? Can I do a survival check for any on-keg tracks, like to see if anything has come through here recently?
Sure, go ahead and make me a survival check.
Oh wow.
A 1, but still a 10. Can't crit
I'll
fail
take
skill
it.
checks,
You
but
can't-
yeah.
You can't quite make heads or tails of where these sort of scritches in the stone walls that you've previously seen here end or begin. You can't make out anything. Very
I guess
difficult.
this would also be a I guess this would also be a question of whether or not Liska can do a passive survival, because her passive survival is 19. But I guess Liska is going to.
Yeah,
It won't let me, but she's going to squeeze through.
okay. I'll just.
Shield at the 4.
Oh no! Hang on. No, I disabled that. Nope. Stop. There we go. I'll just fucking delete that. Nope. Stop.
Is it? Oh, you know what I bet it is, Janner? What I bet was messing around with Angus?
Mm-hmm.
Is I bet the Foundry tried to mount to the trap.
Maybe. There we go.
That's why I kept
Okay,
snapping
then.
them back.
Okay, so you see,
You're going in the trap and you'll like.
you step into this sort of broad geometric chamber. Stonework kind of sloped inwards like a.
Guys, I
a-
see something and I don't like it. Sorry, continue, Janner.
You see, the stonework is sloped inwards like a basin of forgotten purpose. The walls heavy with age, lined with moss-slicked blocks and jutting supports that once framed something sacred or dangerous. At the chamber's centre, there is a raised circular dais that holds a recessed bowl or small well, marked at its bottom by 3 round indentations surrounding a carved sigil. The air smells of wet stone, something faintly metallic. Dust and rubble coat the floor. Though a faint groove leads from the platform to the hallway beyond.
Okay. Well, Liska sees something, and she's going to be like, "All right." She's going. I don't think she can stealth all that much, but she is going to. She's going to try to stealth a little bit over here to see if she can get a little bit better angle on what that might be. Oh God, guys, I don't like it.
Zahara's gonna go through this hallway.
What could go wrong?
Liska's going to see that, and then she's going to come back and squeeze back through.
Like, as she was coming back, Velen was about to start following her, and then she's like, oh, what? We're not going that way.
There is a very large spider.
Ah.
I see.
Like a very large spider.
So...
Okay.
I did not see. Actually, I guess Janner, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw what looked like, obviously a leg, but then like the back of a abdomen, like a spider butt.
Mm-hmm.
Like player-wise, it looked like a spider, and my arachnophobia was acting up something fierce.
Oh, yeah,
But-
I figured.
But Liska, would she know? Because I think we've fought an Onkeg before, right?
Well, I mean,
Would she
I
recognize?
don't think anyone in the party has, but I imagine Liska as being a member of the Hunter's Keep. She'd have probably fought a couple of iron cakes before she met the party.
Yeah. So would she? I guess would she recognize that as a spider butt or an Onkeg butt?
That very much looks like a spider's abdomen. It wasn't moving.
God damn it.
Okay. All right. So yeah, that's why she's like, okay. So I saw a gigantic spider. Its legs were about as big as my arms, as big around as my arms. It was not moving, and I did not see any webbing around. But I just want all of you to know that I'm all still talking in Zerth. I just want all of you to know that there is a giant, at least giant spiders that live or did live in this area, perhaps before the Onkeg arrived.
Right, so... Are we not going that way, or...?
I mean, I did not know. I scouted, you know? It is a thing you do sometimes in deadly
Okay.
areas.
Zahara's gonna go through this area.
Sure.
Just gonna preemptively chug one of these.
I was just still trying to compute, measuring up size-wise with her hands, that this is a least get big-sized spider. Just, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Oh,
Like, that makes two of
go
us.
here. Anything? Oh, there we go.
And
Nope.
you're fully your inability to previously perceive a spike trap. You stumble forward, and a number of these spikes pierce through the very end of your tail here. Go ahead and make me a
God,
dex.
it's even worse because most of your body is on the floor.
Dex save. Okay. There we go.
She died. He just slid out holding her fucking tail.
Maybe let's let the sturdier folk go first, Deja.
Too late for that, but okay.
Well, I mean,
I mean, it is. Do you see any spiders?
No, I see. Oh, it looks like the wall's been broken through, going to a bigger room. As bigger Meryl?
Oh yeah, that
Oh.
was something. Sorry, I saw the giant spider and went back, but that looks like that did seem like that is what happened as well. It looks like the Ankeg burrowed through. Looks like they hatched here, and then burrowed deeper into the temple, or something.
Okay. I'm scout just a wee bit ahead.
You
Right,
see around you a very similar chamber to what Liska previously saw.
Okay.
Well, she wasn't in the part that Liska was in.
Yeah, but just to
so-
save me from re-describing it.
Okay, looking at this area that I've been wanting to look at for a while, is there anything covered in it besides moss and overgrowth?
This would be an investigation check.
Okay, cool.
Ooh. You swear, for a moment, kind of rubbing your fingers across some of the ancient stone here. Very, very old and ancient flakes of some dark reddish substance. Well, brownish at this point, but
Okay then.
they're very,
So,
very, very faint scent of iron.
You guys gonna, after examining it, get to the hallway? Well, looks like there's panels, pools, crevices of have the residue of some dark iron tinted substance. I'm assuming it's blood, old blood.
There's a horrific screech of metal as Liska springs the trap in front of you, Dejar, and bends those spike traps forward, breaking it.
Alright,
Oh.
thank you.
So no giant spider that way. Do we want to go this way then?
Think it would be more apt.
I mean,
Looks
what
like
about this way? And she points to the hallway that is like
I mean, there's
right
also.
in front of
I
them.
mean, looking at it, they connect.
Well, I know which way I am exiting this place.
I'll see you on the other side, I suppose.
No. Get your
What?
scaly butt back here.
I'm already on the
Buddy
other
system.
side.
Buddy system, Dejar.
It
Also
probably
headed
would
like-
be best not to. Remember what I said about the unkeg?
Young keg.
Yeah, going off by yourself in a
Yeah.
dark, spooky, unexplored place full of bugs.
Yeah, giant burrowing acid bugs.
Oh. Okay.
Just have someone with you. It's not hard. Right, because maybe I'll take a look see down here. Just so Dejar doesn't get stabbed again.
Why is this interesting? What happened to
Well, is
my...
going to, as he's slowly making his way down this burrowed out hallway. He's mainly looking, because there's been spikes so far, that's all he knows. So he's looking for holes, but he's sort of also shield up, ready to go. I'm taking the dodge action as I go.
As we're going down this hallway, Yara's going to use a mage hand to get her, her dagger out of that slimy clutch.
Yeah, Liska motions for the squishies to go first, and she'll pull up the rear.
So she got her.
Alright, Jenner, do you need a roll from me, or should I just be walking?
Do you, are you looking
I'm checking
to...
for traps as I go, but I am
Gotcha,
taking the dodge
okay.
action. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
go ahead and make me an investigation check. I say, actually, investigation or perception. Your choice.
I'll do the one I'm better at.
Okay.
What is with these ones today?
All right. You
Too
continue
much
on
travel time.
down the
I think I'm
hallway.
dodging. Let me mechanically make sure I'm dodging before I inevitably trigger a trap. Where's dodge? Burrowing, buzzed, surprised, stunned, dodge. There we go. I am dodging. So feel free to drag me wherever the trap is, Jander, or do you want me to move forward manually?
Sure, you can go ahead and move forward if you like.
A dodging.
Ooh, I'm dodging.
Oop. Everything locked up for a second. There we go. And presumably, you know, everyone's following up the rear from a safe distance, but, you know. Well, I found a hole. This is either where it came in or where it went out.
I'm not liking the sound.
No traps so far. I mean, I know I rolled a 7. Oh, God. There's the 7.
You can see, just on the near side of this wall here, as you walk around the corner, there's... Where is it?
I wish I had an acid resist potion.
There's a massive
An acid
insectoid carapace gleams in the gloom. Dark, segmented, and slick with ooze. Jagged mandibles twitch as it hunches over a fresh clutch. Strands of acrid slime dripping from its maw. And then, as you round the corner, blaring with sunlight, it turns, eyes catching that light. A hiss splits the silence like tearing flesh. You've been noticed. And it chitters out a guttural warning that echoes throughout the chamber.
So it's literally just Velen's like he's going along. Sheila's like, okay, I found a hole. Either where it came in or where it went out. Oh shit. Then. Initiative? I assume.
Potentially.
Yes.
Now, before we go fully into it, I'm assuming since Liska did say for the squishies to follow up and then Liska would take the rear, is that our
Yeah.
positioning for when the combat starts? Because people
Yeah,
are
just
moving.
no one moved their tokens. So
Well, I can't move them now because pause.
Ginger's doing
yeah.
it.
Yeah, put.
Yeah, Liska was at the
swap
back
where
and then
Lis-
everyone else
yeah.
was following up a little bit after them.
There you go. Angus isn't a squishy.
Well,
No,
put Liska
sorry, I'm
behind
doing
the
mod
other
stuff.
squishies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Liska's up back.
And then I'll do this. There we go.
Nice.
Hey.
Let's see here.
I knew it. I knew I was gonna roll dog shit again. I call hacks on your auto roller, Jenna.
Hey, the young kid goes last though.
True, but not by much.
Alright. Zerth, what you doing?
Yeah, so Zerth, given how things are and how people are arrayed, Zerth can't see anything. He just sees Vellum go, oh shit.
Yeah, you see him
which-
turn left and
which-
then oh shit.
Okay, so his left, this direction?
Yeah.
Okay. Zerth will... You know what?
Dagger?
He's going to cast Armor of Agathis. And he's gonna do it at fucking 6th level.
Jesus.
All the temp HP.
Yeah.
You know what? Flex him, King.
30 temp HP.
Yeah, if something wants to
tank
hit him,
fire.
it's taking 30 damage.
True.
And I think he's gonna do that, and that's gonna be it.
Okay.
He's not gonna use the bonus action or anything yet. So, and then it's his turn.
Liska's
And
stuck.
as for Liska, I need to check
Can you get
something
through
real
the
quick.
movement, or is she gonna have to dash?
Hold
Flying
on one
boots.
second. Yeah, I need to check to see what she's. She has the winged boots, and you said the
Hey.
roof is 10 feet tall, right?
10 feet tall.
All right, Liska's going to
Do the vertical.
Well, right now,
horizontal.
I say like in this hall here is 10 feet tall. The chambers are a bit taller.
Okay. Well, she's
She goes
still going
flat.
to lie flat.
Yep.
And then 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20.
It's about here that the roof in this. I'm just changing my screen and my hands up. This chamber here is about gets to about 20 feet tall.
Okay, 25, 30. Oh wait, no, because diagonals. We're not using hexes yet.
Yeah, not yet.
She'll be here. And she will reposition herself so she's like her hooves land lightly on the ground.
All right.
And she's gonna just like, oh, yep, that is a non-kick. And that will. She's going to use her action to dodge.
Throw villain.
I mean, she could.
It would be funny.
It would be. There's. I'm trying to think. So the Ankeg does it. No, they're fucking territorial. Yeah, so she's going to dodge.
Dodge gang.
Dodge gang. That would be fun.
Man, I don't know why people didn't just dodge when looking for traps.
Engage, dodge. And enter her turn.
All right, so Ian.
Is the dodge I assigned gonna work real quick? Because I noticed it's different than the one Liska did.
Oh, I think you might be using yours. Oh, maybe you've got the.
You might be doing the icon on your token as opposed to the actual action.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did. I thought it'd work.
It,
I'm asking if it would.
It should do. Let me
Okay,
check.
cool.
Let
Carry
me
on.
check. Let me check.
Let me check. It attacks you.
Yeah, that should
Let me
work.
see.
So Ian, what you doing?
So I was just gonna ask. So are we killing it or?
I was probably gonna try and kill us, so
It depends on if it attacks us. They probably will.
All right. Sal will gesture forward at the largest target she can find, the big bitch. You get haste.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, goddamn.
Listen, I'm
Alright.
in the back line.
No, yeah. I'm. That is a-okay.
can you haste her? I thought that was a touch spell.
30 feet.
My memory is foggy.
Well, all right then. Liska is hasted.
Man, Liska, how come you always get the haste?
Because the moment she starts swinging that pike around and starts stabbing people and locking them down,
True.
Oh man, this would have actually been a very interesting map to see in Hex.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
continue.
The cravings for hexes are already coming in.
Oh yeah, it's just like mentally comparing like how things look and whatnot.
That's how much better
I'm
it'd
gonna
be.
get over here and Angus.
Dejara, so you're gonna step next to this hole. You can hear chittering from within, scurrying of legs.
All right, not dealing with it.
Everyone men backing the fuck up.
Nope.
When you're
I'm
done.
just gonna do something really like
Classic
Guys.
wizard moment. Fireball goes around corners and fills chasms.
Okay.
yes.
Fire in the hole,
Guys.
literally.
be prepared for a little bit of heat behind your back, and I'm casting Fireball at 5th level.
Into the hole.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not dealing with that shit.
Just mark off that spell
Not
slot for
dealing
me.
with
Get fucked down, Keg.
Okay, so 2 dex saves.
Yeah, so let me take it off. Nope. The second one, nope. First
All right.
one did save.
Go ahead and roll that damage.
I mean, if I can get this, knock off my.
What's 5th level fireball damage?
A lot. Let's roll it and find out.
Is it 10d6? Oh, wait, no, because it's... Yeah, 10d6, yeah. Fucking a lot.
There we go.
Yep.
My god.
It's almost exactly average.
Yeah.
Yes. 100.
Alright, you send a small bead of fire straight into the hole. You can see as it surges past into the tunnel, lighting as it goes. You see the silhouettes of 2 enormous crawling monstrosities that are hurtling towards your direction, but this bloom of fire curls out from behind them, engulfing the both of them in flame. Partially one of them succeeds and manages to kind of limp its way out of the hole, but the other one not so lucky.
At your back, guys, at your back. And she's getting back, she's getting back the fuck up.
I made them angry, everyone. Good luck.
Get over here. And, yeah, end my turn.
Well, this changes things.
Yep.
As the echo of this massive fireball reverberates through the chamber, you hear more of these chittering echoes in response. You've alerted the hive.
I mean, it was gonna happen eventually.
Suddenly we're playing Left 4 Dead.
I was thinking Alien Swarm. Anybody remember that shit?
All right, Angus, what you doing?
Well, I did have a plan, and that suddenly threw a little bit of a wrench into it.
Close the hole.
Have we seen that these things have reach, or is that reasonable to believe, or are they an adjacent smacker just by
You've
being
not
large?
you've not seen them attack yet.
Okay.
Their pincers don't look long enough to reach about 10 feet. You gather they're probably in an adjacent smacker.
Let me make sure that this one doesn't have a side restriction.
I don't think burying them will
I am
help.
going to use my gloves.
Punch.
It's saying no uses are available, but I haven't used it. So I'm going to have to untick that.
What are you trying to do? Just
Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Oh, okay.
An actually quite underrated spell.
So despite having it equipped, it has no charges on anything.
Hang on. Fists of Skark. There we go.
All I've used is a single stone shape at the door to make sure it's barred open.
Okay, so.
But it says
spent
everything is
one.
zeroed.
There we go. You can go and try now. You got 1 out of 3
Okay.
spent charges.
And then I'm going to earth and grasp him.
Ooh. Let me go ahead and...
Automation's out of date.
Yeah, I'll fix that thing. That's it. Come
Get
on.
crushed, fool.
There we go.
I don't like that.
Try it again.
I don't like that one bit.
I just did. Do I need to do it again?
Yeah, try again.
Okay, let's see. Sorry, fellas.
You're good. It's fine.
Oh,
Look at that hand
It just
tickling
severe.
that belly.
Come on.
very nice.
Still saying out of date.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's placed the hand, though. God, it's chugging. I'm getting like 10
Yeah.
frames
I
a
can see
second.
the hand. Weird.
Now I can't see anything. All the tokens disappeared.
Oh god, it's chugging.
Oh, did it do that?
Jenner, I think this is broken.
It did that thing. I think it's doing to Angus what it was doing to me yesterday.
Did we ever figure out a solution to that?
We're essentially reloading the map.
Hmm. Oh boy.
I'm hearing something, but my screen is not registering anything.
Mm-hmm.
Good lord.
Man, we tested hexes, but didn't realize that shit would fuck up.
Okay, so Maximilian's Earthen Grasp, we're gonna grasp it. Okay, I see.
It's in the spell's name.
Fist of Skarg. Try this again. Consume item use, no. There we go. Okay, perfect. And it failed the strength save. Okay, so it is now restrained.
And takes 2d6 bludgeoning.
2d6, so 4 points of bludgeoning damage from there. And just about failed your
And-
spell save DC.
Good. Well, I want to make sure that this guy... Does it look tough?
Make an insight check.
Okay. Would my passive 23 let me know?
Oh, yeah, passive 23. The carapace looks fairly sturdy, but you gather if you squeeze it hard enough, it would pop. These aren't these aren't quite likely not individually enough to challenge you, but in large numbers.
How the fuck do I use my hammer's runes now? Because they're no longer underneath
You
my
just
spell features.
click your hammer, and they should pop up. Yeah, just click your Rune Lord's Grim Hammer. There you go.
Probably should have done this at the first.
Not very wise.
Wisdom. Failure.
And get Root of Woad.
As you clang your hammer into an unseen anvil, this dark energy wisps around, forming this shadowed rune that hovers around it.
I am going to. Can't see now for some reason. It's all dark.
Oh, hang on. I'll drag you to the sandbox, and I'll drag you back onto the map. And then there we go. Onto the map. Let me know if that works for you.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Perfect. All right. And I'm going to test something out. I'm going to move within this range and see if that triggers an opportunity attack.
No, because you didn't move out of its range.
Well, that's kind of telling me what I need to know. But if I then step back over here and I back up, does it choose to smack at me? Perfect. And with that, he has now used its opportunity attack for anyone who needs to flank. And that is his turn.
There you go. Perfect. Smart. Alright, Vellum. You are muted, by the way.
Sure am. Alrighty, looks like it's murder time. Liska's probably gonna charge that big guy. There's a dude here I'm gonna go say hello to. I'll help be a wall for the squish. Come here, you. Came to the wrong neighborhood, by which I mean we came to your neighborhood.
You
We
exist.
came to your house.
Yeah, you exist. You must die.
You
I
live
was
in the
going to make
wrong
a joke,
proximity to me.
I was about to make a joke, but it would have been in poor taste. Anyway, murder. That's always in good taste.
You should just stop talking and start swinging.
I'm clicking, it takes a second. When I click the sunblade, it asks me if I want to change the light rate. It needs a second. Yeah, and buddy?
Wow, at 13, he's already bloodied.
And oh no, acid blood.
Yes.
It's got a hurt you when you hurt it feature, like a bitch.
As you strike with each of these swings, the blade cuts through it and acrid blood sprays across your robes, across your armor.
Oh, you're getting acid burns again.
Ow. It's fine, I've got armor. That was 2, right?
Yep.
Dang, a crit would have been nice so I could kill it without taking too much extra damage.
And you kill it. Squished in the grasp of the earthen hand. Its own burrow betrayed.
Hooray for the... I high-five the earthen hand. Okay, so... when you cut them, they get acid spurt out of them. Careful. And... well, do I hear any more chittering down this hole?
You hear one more chorus of chitters from down the hole. You can see from the smoke and the ashes, one more shape is about to come up and bite at you. Try to push past its dead brethren.
Well, I'm gonna use my bit of movement as targeting. Use... if they come in and move where I am...
I guess we'll shout out at
I'm sure
the
Zerth
last
will be
pair of
fine, he's got ice
sounds.
armor.
Is there any reason to keep one alive?
Not that I could think of. Let's go.
No, not particularly.
Murder.
There we go. Time for the swarm.
I'd cook 'em like lobster then.
The insides are made of acid.
I don't like seeing that number go up.
Well, we're dealing with an entire hive, so, you know, we'll kill the tiny ones until the big one shows up, and then that'll be it.
That's not reassuring.
Yup, skittering in. It's kind of unsettling, honestly. Skittering out of the shadows. But yeah, does anyone else hear the combat music? It turned off for me.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah,
Might be a bit
please.
quiet.
Eh. I'll leave it, it'll be fine. Near the end of time, anyway. Oh, it's me.
Oh there.
I have temp HP and more max HP than I do. Oh god, acid spray.
Oh, bullshit.
You know, it's a good thing I wasn't where I was, because then I'd learn by that.
Motherfucker.
Its
As-
mouth went at a right angle.
As it emerges from its burrow, spraying its gout of acrid mess and mucus across Angus, Sayun, Dajar for 10 points of acid damage. And those who fail a dexterity saving throw, go ahead and make me dexterity saving throws. Angus.
All right.
Ouch.
I'm probably gonna fail this. I'm not very good at dex saves.
I got a fucking 8.
I got 16.
I did pretty good. That's what I got for the trap before too.
All right.
Honestly, if anybody has any acid resistance potions, I recommend chugging them. It seems to be
So-
all they're about.
10 points. 10 points on a failed save, half on a successful one. And that's be action to do so.
Stop getting
I have
all
a
the
question. Is he huge?
He is a large creature.
Then, by the way, my hand is still there. Can he go through an enemy space?
Hang on.
I imagine it has a burrow speed, right?
Yeah, it's got a burrow speed. Hang on.
Yeah, this is the one that came from the right.
Why
That
was
not the one that came from the left? So he didn't reach where the earthen hand is.
Oh, okay. I
Um,
thought he came from the same hole. I didn't see that.
Yeah, I thought he came out of the hole as well.
No, he burrowed down from the right and then
Oh,
popped
okay. I couldn't see because of the shadow. I thought he was still over there.
up. Though having like 40 something burrow speed is pretty crazy.
So
Yep.
no, just to clarify, this is the one that came out of the same hole.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So your one burrowed and disappeared, and this one emerged from the hole.
Yeah.
Just coincidence.
Gotcha.
So actually, would other hand count as a thing that you can't move through?
Well, I'm
Maybe
pretty sure,
burrow,
but
right?
let me read it.
I mean, it's made of physical soil, so I would assume so, yeah.
A medium hand compacted of soil rises there. And reaches
Okay.
for a creature I can see within 5 feet of it.
Right. Okay. So
um,
no, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't actually be able to get through there. Okay. So in,
I mean, it would be difficult terrain, but you can move around.
okay.
slash
So
through it.
didn't have much movement speed to go through anyway. So it probably would have just gone through it with difficult terrain anyway.
yeah.
Okay.
I would like to just raise my hand and say all this talking kind of
Yep.
made me crap out on the saving throw.
It said you
Um,
rolled.
Yeah, but it told me to do it with advantage. So
With
I,
it-
I'm a little lost.
Do you have something that gives you advantage on con saves? On the concentration checks?
Yeah, your erudite armor.
Right, yes.
Your concentration
So-
check with advantage.
I do a second con check or save.
Let's see here. Yep, you do. Go ahead and roll again. Okay, so
There we
you
go. That's much
succeed.
better.
So just
You're welcome.
yeah.
Yeah, so Liska is still hasted.
No lethargic Liska for you.
Go ahead and stick concentrating back on you.
Did haste drop on? No,
Well, then
haste is still on.
Going with this medium-sized creature hand, would it have enough to get through if it's difficult terrain? Would it have enough movement to get through the hand
It's got
and get in a range to spit?
It's got 30 feet of movement. It would see from there.
So each square it has
5,
to go
10.
through is 10.
Let's see, 5, 10.
So it's going to use 20 feet of movement at least.
Yeah. So it doesn't need to move far.
So it takes 25 if it started directly adjacent to get through and stop on the other side.
Okay, so I'll walk you through it. 5, 10,
Okay.
15. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And that's all.
It started out adjacent, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
That's where it started. That's where it ended. Didn't need to move far.
Okay.
So
I'm cool with it.
okay, moving on.
Perfect. Yep, that works for me. I just know before we've been like, oh, this shouldn't have happened, and go back. But I'm trying to catch anything now and make sure it, because it could make a difference.
All right. Using their dash actions to scurry and skitter out of the shadows, Liska, you see behind you another flurry of movement, and that's gonna be it. That's gonna be their turn.
Zerth is going to take a little 5-foot step back here. And does that provoke from this guy?
He took a 5-foot step. That would, yes, that would. And he's not smart enough to think tactically, so. Nope, misses.
And then Zerth is going to. Let's see. Judging by how quickly they seem to die, I think Zerth is just going to do a vicious mockery on this
All right.
fella. Actually, does.
Something about your mother.
Vicious mockery require like
Yeah, that's what I'm checking. Nope, it just needs to be able to hear me, not understand me. So it's like how a dog reads your tone, not your
No,
not
bad.
your words.
damn.
Yeah. So yeah, Zerth mocks it in universal you suck language.
Damn.
The most important language of all, body language.
Body language. I'm sorry, that's all I hear every time I hear that fucking sentence. It's just language.
It almost
Why
seems.
is it making me type in what Zerth says? It's weird.
Well, if you want to, that you can just click out of it.
Anyway, so that was action.
It almost seems
He has been mocked.
taken aback. Almost, it sort of retreats for a moment, as if cringing.
Holds one pincer to its chest, like,
You dare?
Yeah, you are cringe, bitch.
Great, you fucked its mum.
No, he's not like you. She has standards, and so, so I think Liska is going to see those two. Yeah, she feels relatively all right for where everybody's situated. I think she will see this fella, do one attack. Into a bit content.
The blue dragon bite.
Remember, your haste
Did.
I mean, yeah, but I also still need to do all my normal attacks too.
And then your extra attack from your weapon of speed, which
Oh, trust me, I know.
God.
I think. Let's go. Oh. Not measuring. Let's go move here. So she's kind of at a choke point of everything. And then she's going to smack this fella. That's her first attack, second attack. Third attack. This is just all her normal attacks right now.
How many attacks do you actually have now?
7.
I mean, if I accent surge,
Oh, yeah, reaction surge is like 10.
I have technically 5 per round because of haste.
Good lord.
Oh, yeah, no, you have haste as well. Yeah, that could be like 11.
No, haste only lets you do an attack, not an attack action.
Yeah, but you've got the thing of speed.
I mean, yeah, but that's a bonus action. So, 1, 2, 3. Bonus action for speed weapon, and then a secondary for. Actually, he's already marked. Let's just do this guy again. Let's concentrate damage. And that's Liska's 5th attack.
Murder.
absolutely terrifying.
And I think that should do it. So you have one regular action. And then the secondary free action. Yeah, I think that is it.
Random sound.
Alright. Action turret.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Me. You know what? Fuck it. I might just not do it anyway.
Maybe next time I'll do it before the combat. I'm sorry, that was me.
Honestly. Nice.
No use. What?
It's no use. Did you do a long rest after testing?
I don't know, Janner. Did you use my turret during
No,
the testing?
I didn't. Let me. Let's see.
I'm just gonna do this. But yeah, so I was gonna throw it up on the roof,
Oh,
so it's
okay.
above her. Because it actually has regular fucking spider climb on it.
Mobile turret. That's the goal.
Alright. Turret gonna target this. And then I have to open its little own sheet. Eat. Come on. Do the thing. Why Why is it not doing the thing? I clicked the thing.
The
Hang
thing?
on. Hang on.
Did you get
Yeah,
that
For-
thing?
I targeted it.
Oh,
I have to-
you know
I
what I
have
bet
to
it is, Jenner? It
What?
might be still under control of Liska, because last time we had Comment was summoned, you gave it control to Liska, so it come.
Oh,
Move
but
right there.
it was a bit. It was just lagging a bit. That's all. There we go.
Is that a crit or not?
Nope.
It's not.
Yeah.
It would be double green check marks if it was.
Splat.
Very nice.
Enter.
All right, Deja.
Okay then. Me just target this fool. Thank you. And use a chromatic orb. I will do this. What's level? Come on. Oh, well, damn.
Oh,
Be gone, thought.
You know what? Now we can stick with lightning. Critical hit.
Sweet Jesus.
Oh my god.
I'm tired of your hits. You're annoying me. Be gone. Be gone, fuck.
That is it.
I just realized the last two chromatic orbs you've cast today yesterday have been crits.
I enjoyed them.
Well, I think we found the Char's favorite spell.
It is so useful. That's gonna be actually. Hold on. In. Move behind Zer. Didn't enter.
I mean, that's most likely where they're going to be attacking us from, so good luck.
Fair enough.
I say there's a reason Earth moved back there.
All right, Angus.
Let's see. Both the things here are dead. I don't think I can do anything here.
You can try and shimmy past Vellum.
Well, what I'm going to do, he is going to... No, there's no other bugs. All the bugs are dead.
Yeah,
Aren't they?
we'll have to. Yeah, we'll probably have to wait until more come up.
Then what he's going to do is he'll sort of like hold his big earthen fist in the air, strike it to the ground, and then like drag this semicircle, and he's going to move his hand with his action.
All
And he's
right.
going to drag the hand to here. No, I said there.
Oh, gotcha.
No, I said there.
There we go.
So now anything that would be adjacent to it, which would have to be to get to the squishies, is going to be grabbed and restrained. Should it decide to fuck around and find out. And with that, I'm going to say, all right, lad. Oh, I don't have Rune of Wrath anymore.
Rune of Angie.
Maybe it's because I had it selected instead of me. Controller Angus can't do Rune of Wrath anymore. Okay. No,
Oh.
I have to...
Who are you trying to target?
There we go.
With Rune of up there. Oh, yeah.
Wrath.
Of course, I can't use my hotbound features anymore. Now I have to go through the item, and yeah, it's a little frustrating. Oh well. There you go, lad.
I have all this Angie flowing through me and nothing to use it on.
Yes, let the anger flow through you.
I
The
need
dwarven
targets.
anger.
You can drag it onto your hotbar if you open up the Grimhammer activities and then just drag the activities on the hotbar instead.
Activity, be angry.
But yeah, is that your turn?
Yeah, it's what I can do.
All right, Venom.
Well, hello, enemies? Are there any of you left?
Feel a rumbling beneath your feet.
Uh-oh.
Can I tell where the rumble is originating?
Perception check.
Will that take my action, by the way?
I'd say it'd be your search action.
So yes.
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 I'm gonna instead just dodge. I'm sure it will
Okay.
probably try and jump out and bite my nuts off or something, so... I'll move
That
out here
goblin
in
is
the open.
specific?
I'll stomp extra heavy just to fucking...
Not within 5 feet of me, please.
Why do you think I'm over here? I'm 10 feet away from you, you're fine.
That's not 5 feet. Okay, fine, sure.
You said not 5 feet away from you.
No, I said dodge within 5 feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
People keep
He's
forgetting that all Liska's Cavalier stuff is if you're within 5 feet of her.
I know, I considered it, but then you said don't, and I was like, oh, okay. I thought you said don't, I should say. I still got my 10, I think I still got my 10 HP. I've 4 temp HP left, so I don't need to do any fighting spirit. Here come the boys.
Here comes the boy.
Ah, my stomping
As
worked.
it bursts up from beneath the ground next to you, Vellum, and is going to do an acid spray.
No, not again. Do regular attacks, you coward. No, then again, I do, if it's a dex save, I do get...
Advantage to deck saves.
Yeah, I have advantage, and I get a bonus because of, Mithril. Eh.
Ow.
Will this I don't know if this way will automatically add my shield bonus, but let's find out.
Why is shield man? It's whatever.
Ah, there it is, yes. Mirror of the Savannah. Oh god, that is
Shield
absolutely
master.
terrible. A 12 isn't really going to do it, so I'm not going to Indomitable just yet. I can take it. Damage. Alright, I took that acid damage. Advantage and a +3 did fucking nothing.
Why is it not applying it?
Yeah, that's a good question.
No.
I'll just half damage. There you go. Okay.
Half damage, I failed.
Oh no, Taliska, she succeeded.
Oh, okay. Oh,
She's gonna shield master to take nothing.
Oh, right, that's true.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Ah.
no.
Liska
Oh, there he goes.
taking
Oh, there's
no,
my damage.
taking no damage.
I took damage, however. I do not have Shield Master.
Not yet, anyway.
I'll undo the damage. There you go. Because you
I
already
don't
taken
think
it.
I'll take it ever, honestly. I need my feats for my fucking ability scoring.
Fair enough.
All right. One.
Do we want to leave it there because time?
There's one last
Yeah,
arm
it's-
cake.
Oh, this is the last one?
Mm-hmm.
All
Fuck
right.
off, Zerk.
Yeah, Zerth once again is going to be like, you suck. No, he's going to, if this is the last one, well, do we hear any other chittering, or did we just wipe out this little nest of unkegs?
You don't
Outside
hear
the ones
any
still in the
more.
egg.
You don't hear any more chittering in the immediate area. Though you gather this probably isn't the last of them for this entire place.
Just making sure so he doesn't just unnecessarily high cast a spell to say fuck you. In that case,
This
he's going to.
Liska did say that there is likely a hive nearby and probably a brood mother.
Yeah,
That's
that's why I
true.
haven't been blowing my resources.
But there we go. But yeah, so she's going to. Or he is going to.
Ah.
Once again. Do some insulting. And now you continue to suck.
Embrace the suck, for you are the suck.
Yeah, and Liska's just gonna smack the bitch. Smack my bitch up. Boom! The bam from Bram. It's a normal hut. Too busy early. Bye.
Oh, poor Vellum.
What do you mean, poor villain? What?
You're right next to it and it's about to die.
Oh, does it do a couple of weeks, maybe?
Gas and blood and whatnot.
I think it's only against the person who's attacking it.
Yeah,
And luckily,
it's only
Liska has
against her.
range, so she's.
The best person
And
to
don't
fight.
forget about that bonus action to go with her haste for extra attacks.
Yep.
Oh, there's
That's
a
why she's attack. Oh, yep.
Just casually crit.
I don't think you'll even need that.
And then she's gonna spend her bonus action and her haste action to harvest some Ankek.
Eat harvest.
Your crit's not working right.
What you mean?
Well, it looks like
Looks
you
like
rolled
this.
2 10s, whereas one is
What
rather
does it
than
give?
modifier just
Yeah, if you look, one's grayed out because it's just a guaranteed 10.
so 1d10 minimum with the M, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Think
It
so.
cuts off the last part.
We
But yeah,
did it,
if you-
guys.
And I actually rolled max damage on that crit.
Good job.
That's actually really awesome.
Right.
Slap.
Silence.
Obliterated.
Silence falls over the nearby hives, the nearby tunnels. Though off in a distance, Sao Yun, you swear you can hear more of this distant chittering.
And with that,
We'll end
Sao
it there.
will.
Oh,
Yeah. We'll end it there. I can continue next time.
alright.
Yep.
I'll stop recording in 3, 2, 1.